Welcome to Armchair Expert. I'm Dan Shepard. I'm joined by Modest Mouse.
Hi.
Oh, Modest Mouse. Ding, ding, ding.
You went with Rob.
Rob and I went and saw him. Today we have just one of the most adorable boys out there. Oh, Dominic Fike. We both fell in love with him on Euphoria.
That's right.
He's a musician, a producer, and an actor. He was just impossibly good on Euphoria for having never done it.
And we get into it. There was some stuff going on.
Sure, he was juggling some things.
Yeah.
And he has a couple different albums out. What could possibly go wrong? Sunburn, and a new mixtape out now called Rocket.
I love his music.
Wild childhood story, as you are about to hear.
Oh, man. Buckle up.
Buckle up. Please enjoy Dominic Fike.
He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair
How you doing? How are you, brother? Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Sorry, there's microphone.
Hi,
Monica.
Monica, I'm Dom.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no problem. Do you mind if I sit here?
That's your spot.
I've seen you sit here.
We're gonna insist you sit there.
I have seen you sit.
Yes. If we're checking facts, I sit there. If in an interview, I sit here. So we move
facts.
around.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
You're as cute in person as you are on television. That you don't always know what you're gonna get.
What do you mean?
You see people on television.
Yeah.
They're super cute.
Yeah.
You meet them in person, you're like, they're not as cute.
Like personality-wise?
You know, I don't know. There's some magic with a lens.
For sure.
Where some people, I'll meet other people and be like, wow, in real life, that person's unbelievably attractive.
It can go, yes. It often to me goes the other way. People are more attractive in
We
person,
love
I
to think we're more attractive in person because we don't like how we look on camera.
Yeah.
Us, yeah.
You and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
When people meet you, do they say one way or another? Because that's a common thing for people to say. Oh, you're so much cuter in real life. Or you're taller. Or you're...
No, I get I see Instagram comments about people thinking I don't shower or something.
Oh, interesting.
Apparently I look like I smell bad.
You read dirty.
Yeah, I read dirty. Yeah, I read dirty. That's what people say.
Okay, well, we can confirm you don't smell.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We can tell the world you don't smell.
That'll be the first myth we dispel today.
That's right.
Is that you smell nice. What do you chalk that up to? Do you think it's
My
your
hygiene?
wardrobe? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I take a long time to shower.
You do. You spend some time.
I spend time showering. I'm a
Yeah.
single man.
Sure.
Then
So,
you really got to get in
There's
there.
no one waiting for the shower or waiting for me to, do
Oh,
coffee.
that's your point about being single.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
thinking more like you're on the market.
Yes,
you gotta
you
put
gotta
your best foot
keep
forward.
it clean.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I don't think that women like it when I try to get all primped out. You know,
Oh,
I think they
gussied up.
prefer me more dirty.
Interesting.
Well, I'm not shocked by that.
Yeah, because you have a vibe. You have a mysterious vibe, and so clean, hyper.
I got a
clean
mysterious
doesn't-
vibe?
I think so.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm a child of divorce. All of my friends, their parents were divorced. Are all your friends, their parents are divorced for the most part?
No, man.
No.
I grew up with a lot of people who had healthy, admirable parents who were all in well-functioning, high-functioning relationships. Because a lot of rich people where I grew up, Naples, Florida.
Sure.
So they were model families, at least for that point in time. I feel like the model families kind of changed, but for that point in time, when everybody was really trying to fit into that box and that middle class thing was dying out.
Yeah.
That is what I experienced from my friend's parents.
I think maybe that's a testament to your self-esteem or not, or your own security, because I felt judged by other people. If I needed to know everyone else was dealing with some shit, or I got insecure in those situations. Oh, this family thinks I'm trash. You didn't have any of that?
Yeah, I had that, but I was also trash. So I knew, I was they got this family's got a good read on me. It was more
I'm not disputing their
and
findings.
it was cool though, because we kind of grew up in this thing where it's the division between middle class and rich people and just poor people, it wasn't so thick and palpable. It was sort of it felt you could slip into any one of those sections. Because I would hang out with these a lot of people from in my city they call it in town.
Okay.
A lot of people would call it Brown Town. because
Oh.
minorities lived here. So I grew up there, and I had a lot of white friends, like a lot of rich white friends, because I like to skateboard, and I like Blink-182 and Sgt. Peppers and shit.
Sure,
But I also like,
Yeah.
whatever, Slim Thug.
And they had swimming pools and it's hot out.
Exactly.
You need some friends with some swimming pools.
and a lot of snacks.
I know
Oh,
this
the
game.
good
You got to go somewhere
snacks.
after school to eat.
Of course.
Yeah. Who's got the microwave pizza?
Yeah, but it wasn't like, again, like you could bring, we all hung out,
Right.
There
wasn't like a hard demarcation.
Yeah.
That's good.
There wasn't like socias and
Socias, like from The Outsiders.
that's right,
And
socias
shit,
and
dude.
greasers.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my school was pretty.
hierarchical.
It was in socioeconomically, so especially in junior high.
Where'd you grow up?
In the Detroit area.
Okay.
So
Motor City.
That's right, sir.
When'd you leave there?
95.
That's when I was born.
I know
Oh,
that.
boy.
We have a lot of weird things. So you're about to turn 30,
Gross.
December 30th, right?
Can't say that here.
Why?
We're both much older than you, so you don't get to say that here.
But I was doing all this math. I was like, oh, I basically got sober exactly right now
Yeah.
for your lifespan, because I got sober in September and I turned 30th in turned
Oh,
30
wow.
33 days after you.
Wow.
January 2nd.
So I've been doing a lot of like I'm messing with this it's like a team of people called the Malone Collective,
Okay.
and it's like
Is it a cult?
it's kind of a cult.
Okay, great.
And the way
I'm
that
in
they-
a cult
yeah,
called
you're in a
AA.
cult
so
too? I already know. They help you with sobriety, like in whatever way you see fit for yourself. So you can go there, do acupuncture, craniosacral. You can do somatic therapy, just things like
What's somatic therapy?
somatic therapy is like it deals with your nervous system. So it's the language of your nervous system. So whatever you can do to quell that that those waves that breach your window of capacity,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you can like quell that signal that like
Dysregulates you.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's super
Oh,
helpful.
that's
It's super
And
hard.
are
though.
you allowed in that program? Kind of like what I think is cool about SLA, sex and love addiction, if I understand it correctly, because I'm not a member, but my understanding of it is you create your own definition of sobriety.
Totally.
So, right, you have like I think it's called a ring,
Mhm.
and it's like I cannot go to sex workers. I can jack off as much as I want. Whatever your
You
thing
create your
is.
own
Set your own
rules.
rules. That's
See,
a dangerous game.
It is
Setting
a
your own
little.
rules.
Well, yeah, but I think it makes sense because for some people, like it's not an issue for. They're not addicted
Totally.
to pornography. They're
Totally.
not this, but they are that.
Yeah,
And-
sex is so ambiguous
Yeah.
that like you kind of have to create rules for like an eating disorder.
Some people are
situation,
like
too.
celibate;
Totally.
they can't masturbate. Like, but that's not
Yeah.
for everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
So does this cult? And I'm
Yeah.
in one myself.
Yeah.
I say it with a lot of respect. Do you get to define your own definition of sobriety?
You get to define your schedule. I think that we all have a mutual understanding of what like sobriety kind of looks like.
Well, it's getting different, I'd say. I think like I'm just we're in a different era than we were in the 90s for sobriety. Where like there are tons of people that are now sober that smoke weed. Or they would say they're sober.
It's Cali sober.
Yeah,
they call it.
Cali sober, and I think there's a bunch of different ones. Like some people do ayahuasca, but they're dead sober. Like I think it's gotten
That's
more
crazy. Ayahuasca's intense, dude.
nuance, right? Yes,
Yeah.
I've not done it. Have you done it? You have. And did you glean anything from it? Like, was it a breakthrough at all in any way?
It's like all psychedelics. Like for me, it's like opening a map. You kind of check where you're at. You have this big scope of it. It's like zooming out.
Mm-hmm.
So you take that like 30,000 foot perspective and you're in it for like, and on acid, it's funny because you're like, okay, I got it.
Right.
And then you're like, we're good, right? And the dude's like, no, there's 6 hours.
Ah.
left.
yeah, but I already got the
You're like, but I
answers.
got it though, right now, And then you get tired of it. And then by the end of that 6 hours, you don't even care about the message. You're like, I just want to get back to like PlayStation and cigarettes and like,
Which
you know,
maybe that's the
right.
message.
that is, dude, everything's good. I decided
Yeah.
recently, it's all great.
It's all great.
Like cocaine's awesome. Like sobriety's awesome. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to go on this like Kanye thing where he's like, I fucking love everything. But like I do. Like I do. Like it's fine, as long as you can handle it. Like my
Right.
brother, I just put him in this place called Cirque Lodge. You
Oh
ever-
yeah, I've sent people there.
I've been there too. But it's great. I love him there. But I sent him there and he's back now. And he's looking at me because for a while I was just like very loose with my definition of it.
yeah.
and I'm still kind of to this day like figuring it out.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea.
I think it can evolve. Yeah.
It can evolve, yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you evolve past where you're supposed to go, and it knocks you back. And like, I think I'm finally at the point where like, when you fucking stretch out a rubber band and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like right here.
Right.
And
So
I'm about to-
vibrating, but not.
Yeah, but not
scattywampus.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. So Alex, my brother, I just put him in there, and he's back. For me, like the big thing is because he keeps looking to me.
Yeah.
Like, how do I do this? What do I do? And I'm like, okay, so this was my thing why I'm glad I didn't grow up with a dad, because I didn't have that dude to be like,
Do this, and
what the
that.
fuck's going on? Dude?
Right.
Yeah.
And I've been that to him, and I realized like, and recently I kind of just like shut the phone on him. Like, let me just see if he figures it out. Cause he'll text me in the middle of the night, like, yo, I need to buy a crib right now. Or like, I need to da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I'm like, actually, shut the fuck up and like, listen to your body.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see where you're at. And like, maybe, and he hit me, he's like, I kind of want a beer today. I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you for calling me.
Yeah.
Why you want a beer?
Yeah.
He's like, just like maybe go out to dinner, like have a beer, like something nice.
Like
I'm
a gentleman.
like a gentleman. So you want to be a
Yeah,
gentleman.
It's the great illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Just do it like a
illusion
gentleman.
of being like a sexy drinking gentleman is so
Yes.
whack, dude.
Sipping wine.
It's
Yeah, but some people just
This
can't do it.
I know, but it's this great illusion in the program, which is like almost everyone has the same fantasy. Like, why can't I have a glass of wine and read a book? And it's like, hey, I never wanted to be the dude drinking a fucking glass of wine and reading a book. Like, I want to be jumping off the second floor into the pool.
facts.
So it's like you're already pretending you have this fantasy that you don't even
Yeah.
have, just because it's
I
a
do that.
version that you think you can
For
do.
sure. And you see
Yeah.
people do it, and like, I guess it looks fun, but it doesn't really.
I'm all for what anybody wants to do. If they're suffering, I hope they'll figure out a way to not be suffering.
Do you feel responsible for him? Like now that he's
course.
out in the world and he is calling
Oh,
you.
yeah.
That's like that's intense.
So I got a crazy situation with my family. Like when I got out of jail, I went into jail pretty homeless. Like I was homeless
Mhm.
for a while. And I got out and I made sure I got a record deal while I was in jail.
We're fast forwarding way too
I know.
far.
We'll hit it all.
Okay.
I
All right,
just-
what's up?
No, my bad.
we'll hit-
Here.
No,
Oh,
you're
no,
good.
no, it's
You're
not
good.
your bad.
It's not bad. I'm just thinking about the responsibility of a brother that just came out of.
Yeah, let's
It's
start at the
heavy.
beginning. Mom, how old are mom and dad when they get divorced?
I don't know that they were ever married.
Not okay. I didn't mean them. You, how old were you when they separated?
Oh, this is for as long as I can remember. Like maybe 2.
Okay, I was 3. We're on a very similar.
We
page.
are on a similar
we got
path,
the-
yeah.
We both hit the stepdad lottery. It sounds like.
Oh, no. That's
we
bad
did.
foreshadowing.
did.
When I interview someone and they're like, "Oh, I love my stepdad," I'm like, "Congratulations, man! It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to get a great one."
Super hard.
in my
Yeah.
experience.
It's crazy. I've had so many.
Yeah, okay, how many?
Too many.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just called my mom out. My bad.
Yeah.
I've
Your
had
mom's
so
rad
many
though. I can
stepdads.
tell she can take it.
Yeah.
From your earliest memory, they're not together.
Yeah.
And did he have children before he met your mom?
He told me that he did. Yeah.
Okay, because you came into the world with 2 step siblings, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Okay. I was like, if I've
Like,
got
you
that
just
one wrong.
nardwared me. Yeah.
But they weren't really in your life though.
No, they were in my life. My
Oh, they were.
step siblings. Yeah. It's just like it's
So
lives
long.
ago. It feels
Yeah.
like. But yeah, Janelle, my older sister, and Alex, my older brother.
So they were dads.
yeah, they were
Yes.
the stepdads,
Okay. Oh. They were your mom's
boyfriend's kid.
after dad.
Yeah.
Okay, Roger.
I didn't really know my dad. Like my earliest memory of my dad is like him catching me like masturbating at like way too young, by the way.
What was his reaction?
Just like real, like way too cool about it. He was like, "What you doing, bud?" Like, and it just made. And when I think back on it, I'm like, "Damn, that's so weird that he took that approach with me." Like,
Well, maybe he didn't want to shame you.
he didn't, but
yeah.
like I'd rather he did. Like now that I think back on it, I'm like, we weren't this like hippie, comfortable family where like everyone's jerking off and living.
Carry on, young man. You're doing the Lord's work.
Like, dude, that wasn't it. So that bothers me. But I don't remember a lot of him. Like that was like one of the only memories I have of him and me as a kid.
Yeah. And I say this with love. Junkie, he was a junkie?
Yeah.
Yeah. And mom too?
Yeah.
Okay, so they both liked opiates.
Yes.
And had they met already liking opiates? Or did they develop that together?
You know, my mom doesn't really tell me much about them meeting, or the only thing my mom has to say about my dad is that he's a piece of shit.
Okay.
And she changed my name from Dominic Mills to Dominic Fike so much. Like that's how much she didn't like him. Like even
Right.
my name pissed her off. And like to this day, like I can tell when she sees something in me that reminds her of my dad and has to like shove it down.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
That's a
That
bummer.
sucks.
Because I will say my mom and dad, they got divorced, but my mom always loved my dad.
Mhm.
And I think when she sees him and me, she likes it. She's like, oh, that's the guy I married.
That's
you know?
cool. That's a great
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
Yeah.
rare, I think.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
pretty rare.
Yeah, it'd be so interesting if you did hate your ex, which is so common.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
your kid, because your kids really,
Literally.
they look so much like
Yeah.
both.
Constant
you would act
reminder.
the same way. So dad was gone. Dad resurfaced at like 10 at some point we'll get to. But
Yeah.
but mom, how functional was mom as an addict?
I mean, pretty functional. She's, you know, she raised me and my brother like alone, which is, you know, now that I have a kid, I'm like, that's,
Oh,
how did you do that?
I
You know,
think
I have
that all
money
the time. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not on heroin.
yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
how did you do that?
How did
And
she
I
do
ate
it?
and I'm here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I stand, like because of her.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a really nice and positive
It
takeaway.
is.
Yeah. Because you could feel differently.
For sure.
But was she was incarcerated sometimes?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay. Like how frequently?
Like a once every year, couple years, you know, she'd go away for a while.
Okay.
For drugs.
For all types of stuff. Driving drunk or drugs or like
Doing addicty shit, right?
addicty shit, domestic
Mhm.
shit, violent shit.
Getting into fights with people at parties.
Not
and
even
shit.
her. Like my stepdad would like beat the shit out of my mom all the time, and we would have to watch it. And then they would come, the cops would come and arrest my mom every time. And I
Really?
was in no place to even. I didn't even know what cops were or like,
Yeah.
you know, what
Yeah.
the problem was.
Yeah.
So it was tough. I could have been like, I saw what happened. I could have been a good eyewitness account. I could have saved my mom maybe like 6 months in jail.
Well,
Oh
I'm
no.
I'm sure the stepdad was probably terrifying.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
big dude.
Uh-huh. And he had his own problems, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was.
with
You know
addiction.
what? He was like an alcoholic.
Okay.
And I
Old
never-
fashioned.
Old fashioned. Old
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
Come home pissed
Real
off for no
stand-up
reason.
alcoholic. Yeah.
You knew what you were getting. You know,
Yeah,
he'd come in the door and he was angry. That's how it went. Something always
Yeah.
seemed to happen to him on the way home from
At
the
least I
bar.
knew.
At least
Where
he
he
was
was
consistent.
Disappointed when he got into the
For
house.
sure. He was that kind of guy. So yeah.
Now that created in me, so I too watched my mom get beat, and that created
Worse.
that thing, which is like, it fucking killed me to not be big enough to protect her.
Totally.
And it then made me feel like a coward. Like I had all this shame about it, and you're a fucking coward, and you should grab a knife or you should do whatever. And then this oversized like trigger for any bullying. And I want to get in the mix way too much if anyone's getting kind of victimized. Did you pick up any of these issues?
Totally. And people would take that as like, dude, this guy's got a big heart. And then you go around thinking like, yeah, that must be it. Like, I got a big fucking heart.
Right.
Well, it's in the mix.
It's part of one of the things that makes a big heart for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I think you can be. I don't know. I was the events were one thing, but the abuse I put myself through after those.
Totally.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, and I don't like dudes. As a result, I just in general, I don't need to meet any dudes.
I feel you. Yo, you know what's crazy? I say this all the time to my manager. Oh shit.
that's
now we're
fine.
getting somewhere.
Now we're talking. It's usually about work, but he's like, you want to just go, and it'll be like a meeting with like my agent or
Uh-huh.
something, and it'll be like, you got to go do this. I'm like, like who is it? And they're like Dan or something. I just don't know my agent's name. And I'm like, I don't really want to hang out with a dude today. Like, and it'll be, and then they're like, Dom, it's not
Yeah.
about gender. Like, you
Yeah.
have to talk to this dude. But
Yeah,
I've been like texting guys. Like, I don't text guys ever.
This, if they're in my house, that's when it's really like Christian can invite over infinite females. There's too many people; it's too noisy. But
Yeah.
I'm not like unsettled.
Yeah.
But if there's the second there's like a dad of a kid that's getting picked up, I'm like, all right, who the fuck
You
is
hear
this
that
guy?
shit?
What's,
Yeah, they
what's
hear-
his what's he planning to do?
I think that's pretty primal, that sort of
Yeah.
response.
Well, I do. That's what I wonder because you can't really have a different childhood to know. Like, am I just genetically wired this way? Totally possible. Or is it like, no, random dude showed up and then the outcome wasn't great. So guess what? I don't look forward to random dudes.
Totally. Yeah, I don't think anyone does. We had a joke going for a while. It was an ongoing bit that was like, should we get some more guys here?
Yeah. We can almost play football.
It's
Should we get a
super-
couple more Sozzies in the mix?
Like, I love it here, but we should get a couple more fucking guys in here.
Yeah,
That's
that'd make
funny.
this thing really pop off.
I do think we have because Dax is in AA, he's accumulated a bunch of AA
Guys.
friends, guys, yeah.
Mostly guys.
But they all prefer to be around women. I think there's like a calmness maybe or a grounding that the men don't provide that
For
the women
sure.
do.
I lost that for a minute, like my feeling grounded with women. Like for the past like 6 months, I think I like retreated to work. And when you're in a relationship, in and out of relationships for a stretch of years, and people are like, this is a relationship guy, and then you take that second and you're like, okay, I need to be single, and then you have the talk with your friend, you're like, yeah, I've been single for a minute, and you know what, I'm really enjoying my time as being me, I'm single now, da, da, da. And you do that for a while. I lost my feeling comfortable and connected around them because of that phase. I went into this phase of not
Yeah.
dating and sort of like scarcely being around them. And
You lost yourself.
but in a cool way, like it wasn't in a negative way. Like now I'm just like so nervous, and I admire the shit out of them. Like my mom used to have this friend named Candy. She was like the first other woman. You know how your mom's your first girlfriend?
Yeah.
So this was the first like other girlfriend. I was just
Your
in a
side
harem.
piece?
It was
Yeah.
me as a kid, like fucking Hugh Hefner in it. But this woman like was that to me, like this tall, nurturing mom, girlfriend type of thing,
Yeah.
And that's how women have become to me now. They all remind me of Candy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now women to me are like aliens, and I'm walking around and shaking hands with them. It's crazy.
Have you heard the song "Candy" by
Mandy Moore.
Kristen's favorite? He's like a singer-songwriter dude.
Oh, I remember.
Cameo?
No,
It's a man.
it's a man's name.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like sex and candy. Is that how it goes? Here we go.
Marcy Playground?
This is incredible.
None of us can find it.
Let's call the boss. Who sings "Candy"? Your favorite? Martin Sexton. Do you know that?
call
Okay.
Sarah Marshall?
Thank you.
Yeah,
I just got
she's
Sarah
right
on
here.
the phone. That's right. That's right. All right. Thank you.
Have you seen this Chat GPT shit with South Park? Have you been watching the new South Park?
I watched the first of the 2 Trump episodes,
Yeah,
and what a mind-blowing experience.
This Chat GPT thing that they're talking about. Do you guys use AI at all? Chat GPT?
Yeah, we've
yes.
been using
Yeah,
it
what are they
more.
exposing? I want to know.
It's just like how fucking lame it is. Like for when people use them for everyday life. Like that's what it's useful for is everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
like how many ounces are in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just anything.
Yeah, like we could have asked Chad about
Oh,
this.
yes.
Potentially, it would have known.
Yes, I use it as Google. I'm very much an
Totally.
old person.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's
And I
just
get it.
Google.
Talking to it's easier, and then
Yeah. Have you
get it.
heard the guy try to make it count to 1 million?
no, that's
My God,
hilarious.
It will not.
So-
It
Why?
won't. They won't count to 1 million.
Why?
Exactly. It's kind of
highly
scary.
impractical. Sorry, she was Australian.
Oh no, I was ripping.
The
it.
AI
we
was
were just at lunch.
the
And I was,
AI was.
oh, that was where my story was gonna end about the women. Damn.
Oh,
Anyway, it was a fucking map. We just went and ate at this place near here called All Time.
Oh, we love all time.
You know the spots. Look at
Siren City over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
There are
Monty's always over there, and
beautiful
that's,
women
I hang out at
all
All
over that
Time.
place. There's a blonde girl that works there.
Hell,
We
shout
made eye
out.
contact multiple times.
Does she have blue eyes?
She does have blue eyes.
Like,
Yeah,
very
yeah, like
piercing?
Australian kind
I
of.
bet her name is Francesca.
Francesca.
I will pass
It's
along
me,
the
Dominic.
message.
Wow,
I will
reachable
pass
on
my message.
Instagram. I hope.
Of course.
She is beautiful.
She is gorgeous. I'm actually going to Jamaica in a week. And there's an open
to go-
spot.
I got a seat next to me on the plane.
First date Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess also I'm curious. I know what it's like to be the little brother in this scenario.
Oh, so you're a little brother.
I'm a little
You have
brother.
how many older brothers? Just one?
Just one, and he's 5 years older. And it's only now that I'm writing about my childhood where I recognize the amount of pressure that was on his shoulders. So whatever he was dealing with the same thing with mom, and then also I'm supposed to be protecting this little boy, and I'm now understanding how insanely stressful that probably was for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think about, it's funny. Your older brother probably thinks about it that way too, though. Like for you, because I think about my younger brother and I'm just like, I can't imagine having to live up to all this shit that sometimes I feel so fucking bad. And I'm like, I want to, sometimes I feel like crying. Like I'll be sitting alone and thinking about my family and want to literally just scream or cry just because there's so much you want to say.
Yes.
And but you can't because you got to work through this conversation and they got to say what they got to say. And by the time they do, you probably don't even remember what you were going to say.
You feel like there's a bunch of healing out there that's not been done somehow.
Yeah. And there's so much, there's been so much damage, I suppose.
I think what might be nice about your position is when you watch him struggle, again, I've had this with my best friend since he got sober, which is like, I have compassion for him I can't really have for myself. And similarly, I wonder if you look at the fact that you had to send your brother to treatment, you might go like, well, yeah, man, this is kind of the outcome of what we dealt with. And it's so obvious that that's what's happening for him.
Totally.
And maybe you can extend that to yourself.
Yeah. That's funny you said, because it is hard. It's harder to think about yourself in that perspective.
I deserve anything bad that happened to me.
You try not to because you're kind of taught from a young age not to.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you do it and it's like unregulated and you don't know the other side, like parents worry that it's like some form of narcissism or whatever. And that kind of, that way of thinking is like phased out. And so you sort of like cater to other people and you fill that void by like worrying about other people. And so,
yes.
Yeah. But I guess, I never extend that care to myself or that like courtesy or that grace. Like I've never, ever done it. And part of that I think makes me like who I am and high functioning, and it's gotten me like to where I'm at.
You're also 29, so it's like a lot. You got
I
a lot
hope
of
you
time to
find
figure out how to
yeah.
love yourself and
Yeah.
not be mad at yourself.
I mean,
haven't
today
figured
I'm
it out.
not. Today I'm not. So yeah, I just took my family to Big Sur, and that was super nice. We were out in Carmel. I got this cabin over there too, and my mom's, my nephews are good. They're playing. Like my brother's good. He's on the couch. His girl's good. My son's okay. My mom's sitting. Telling me about the space in a song, like a Justin Bieber song. She's like, because my mom loves Justin Bieber.
So, well, come
Super
on, who
cute.
doesn't?
Shout out Justin. I was talking to her and she's like reveling in this space of a guitar, so between verses. And it's not like we don't have lighthearted talks or anything, but it's like for some reason this one felt significant. This sentence, like, I love the space here. I think that was all she said. But for me, it felt like a point of departure. Like, it was like, everyone's safe right
She
now.
does not have the weight of a bunch of other
She's
things.
so
that she
comfortable not worrying about babies or rent or food or this and that she's telling me about a fucking guitar, like an understated guitar solo in a pop album. And for some reason, it hit me like I wanted to cry. So I'm thinking like, this is a point of departure. And I'm like, what's stopping me from doing all, because I made it to this point and it's always been a little bit stressful, but for some reason, I'm not living like the way I want to, like a piece of art like Prince would, when they have these stories about these artists that you hear and you're like, oh, it'd be easy to live like that. All you would have to do is make sure a couple things are in check.
Yes.
So I'm like, what's stopping me from doing that? And I'm thinking like, there's this guy in my, when you're hanging out with a girl or like a new person, like someone you're interested in, and you bring them around your old friends, and your old friends are like, they won't let you be a new guy. They won't let you progress.
Yes, they're threatened by
you're
who you
moving
might be
forward.
with this person.
So I have that guy in my head.
Yeah.
I have that friend in my head that never lets me like be different or progress, or it's always reminding me of like this, something I did before, and that's why you're not able to do this. Your street cred was fucked back here. Like, you're not this guy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what is this guy? Like, so instead of being like, okay, just can't do that anymore, I'm like, what is this? Like, why is this? And it's this like shame thing. I got a lot of shame too, because of this narcissism thing that was sort of created for me with my cell phone. Like, it gave me narcissism. Like, I never really would, and a lot of people didn't have this opportunity to go like look at themselves or
Right.
how
Oh, yeah.
people are interacting with them. Like right now, if you wanted to know someone's opinion of you, you can go get it.
Yes.
Right.
Easy.
Yes.
I could go get anyone's opinion of me.
Yep.
So
It's irresistible.
it's irresistible. And I'm like, what? That gives me shame because, I'm constantly like have this reference of myself when really there is no reference of yourself. Like if you wake up today and you want to be a fucking chair, like it's all good. Like today I was like, I don't want this shame. I don't want this like vanity. So I'm not doing it. And removing that for some reason, like coming back to it like a mantra, like I've been using it like a mantra to come back to it. Like, I don't want shame. I don't want vanity right now.
Yeah.
The sky's bluer and like my stomach is easier. Like I can talk, and I'm not worried about a microphone in my face or a camera or the imprint like for the rest of my life of the words. Like I don't give a damn now. And it's really
Yeah.
good.
Have you seen the Jonah Hill documentary with Phil Stutz?
No.
You should watch it. It's about him and his therapist.
Okay. Oh, I know about it.
Yeah, and he talks a lot about this. So that voice he would call the shadow. And the shadow's created to protect you at some point when you're younger. and then you outgrow it as your life evolves, and the shadow's afraid you're going to leave it behind. So there's this weird practice of like thanking your shadow, appreciating your shadow, inviting them to be a part of the new you, and then they fight back less. I don't know, it's a pretty fascinating part of that doc.
Yeah, giving them form and like humanizing the emotions and things like that. Somatic therapy's big on that. It's helped me with a lot of that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so during all this chaos, you find, is it Avalon Forest?
Yeah, I found it.
Tell me about Avalon Forest.
Yeah, what's Avalon Forest?
Well, yeah, my childhood was kind of like South Park, like where I was always like, it would just start, like the day would be started and it's us 4 friends and we're all like sitting on a stoop and I'd be like, we should go, like, you know, an idea comes and then an adventure takes place.
Yep.
And the Forest of Avalon was just one of those episodes of that, you know, season. So like we went to the beach, like me and my 4 friends. We find some weed on a rock on the beach.
What a blessing.
Super rare. What a blessing.
Yeah.
14-year-olds,
Yeah.
you
God
know,
wants you to
no
consume.
one's around. Yeah, we didn't have to go through sketchy drug deal to get it.
Yeah.
You know, not get robbed, beat up, police.
Yeah.
It's just on a rock.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The
Amen,
universe.
brother.
Yeah.
So we find this weed. We just start riding our bikes around because, you know, that was our mode of transportation. The bike, the pegs, the shoulders. God, I missed that. Anyway, so we're riding around and I was always like, for some reason, my home was small and the problems were so present. Like, you know, you could feel it and you addressed them every time you walked in the room. So every time I left the house, it was like, let's get into it. Like, let's get into, I wanted Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Every time. I wanted there to be some sort of danger. I wanted there to be like we narrowly escaped,
Yeah.
you know, death.
Yeah.
And the Forest of Avalon was like perfect for that.
And you know why? Because our arousal setting was set way too fucking high.
Yeah.
Right? It takes a lot to wake us up.
Yeah, because you might think that if you're coming from chaos, all you want is
a hammock.
peace. Yeah, all you want. But it makes sense. Like, no, that's not the idea of fun when you grow up with the chaos level.
10% of my
Yeah.
memoir so far is this field we've lit shit on fire in, and we had a rope swing, and we.
Yeah.
So that's what this is what I'm describing.
Yeah,
what was
you
it
just
for
go out
you?
there and act like a fucking caveman.
Yeah, did you have a name for it? Because I had a name. It made it so much funnier.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
The
it
name-
wasn't Avalon Forest.
It was just the Forest of Avalon. The mystical Forest of
Forest,
Avalon is what we
yeah.
would call it.
It
And we would
sounds
be laughing every
magical.
time you said it and you'd hit the joint and call that and be like, you know.
So it wasn't a real place. It's just a place in your mind.
It was literally an undeveloped lot. It was
Got
just a
it.
lot that had not yet turned into a Ritz.
Yeah.
Where you might be able to make your own society.
Yeah.
With its own
Lord of the
rules.
Flies kind of deal.
man.
I loved it, man.
Possibility.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
I could imagine. So my dad was an addict, and I was like, I'm never going to do anything.
Yeah.
And then that failed, but that was my initial game plan.
For
I was
sure.
like, I know what this does to my family. I'm not going to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Did you have any reservations about smoking weed or doing anything?
I think that around the time that it happened, no, but initially, yeah, we were talking because I saw my mom smoke cigarettes and I hated, like, I found my mom doing drugs a lot too. Like, I would find heroin, you know, things like that and just put it back.
Yeah.
But I think by the time I made it there, I was trying to just keep my hands from not sweating. So, like, anytime, if someone's like, yeah, we smoke weed, that's what we do. I'm like, damn right, that's what we do.
Uh-huh.
And we fucking kiss girls too.
Yeah. Whatever things I'm supposed to be doing
All
to be
that,
acknowledged
too.
as a boy.
All that. What's that? We hate school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's an asshole? Right, it's right there, an asshole.
Yeah, it's just, oh,
Yeah.
God, confirmation of your identity with people around you. I mean, that we all did that.
So when do you start? Well, you start rapping at that point too.
Yeah, I did, but that was like more for fun. It was like my
Right.
friend, we just started getting drunk. So we had one of our friends, Gus, had a rich parents situation in a huge house, and we would go and steal his mom's like Kahlua and like fill the bottles back
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Freestyle in the car. Like, this is around the time when Currency was really cool. Lil Wayne was really like big, like the drought mixtapes or whatever they call them, No Ceilings, all that kind of stuff was coming out. And I had this Colombian friend named Jabron, shout out Jabron, who's an idiot. Legitimately an idiot.
Sure.
And this guy, like, it was only into like Lil B and like pissing people off, like teachers, like just calling them like slurs that they didn't know what they meant because they're from rap songs. So this kid was funny, and we would just sit in the car and freestyle all night. And then one time we're drunk as fuck, and he turns to me, he's like, dude, you're kind of too good at this. And like took the mic over, and they just started doing like fart bars again, you know? And then from that moment, I think it kind of something did kind of flip there, some switch.
Where you're like, oh, I want to pursue this.
Well, I was like, how do you guys not see this, like the paths in the writing? Like sometimes they would sing something and do a flow, and I'd be like, and I expected them to hit it there, and they left. And I'm like, well, no, this is the right way.
Right.
And I think that was the reason I started making music, because there was like a period of time where no one was making like Weezer music and Jack Johnson music or Chili. Like no one had a guitar. I hadn't heard a guitar solo in like 5 years.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting on house arrest. I'm like, well, shit, I guess I could make it.
Well, let's talk about how do you get to house arrest?
Yeah.
Because yes, this is great now. The story really takes off. But how do you get house arrest?
We were having a going away party for my older brother. I lived with my older brother. I was living with my older brother at this point. I'm homeless. My mom's in jail. So I'm on his couch. And I'm just like doing little sessions with people, like, because I at this point got a name in my city from like just rapping.
Yes.
So people are like paying me like $200-300 to do a verse, which is like horrible. Like I don't even, you know. But but back then, you're gonna give me money to eat, of course. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck you want. I'll sing and dance too. You know what I mean? I'll definitely rap. So then I get into this kind of lifestyle where I'm in and out of the studio and partying a lot, and so is my little brother. And my brother had, when my mother was in jail, for a while we tried to hold on to the house. So he like starts car hopping, like stealing from cars. Like we get like carbines and shit and sell them. iPads, whatever. Sometimes you find like 10 grand in cash. Yeah. And he's paying the rent for so long, and then he goes to jail.
At what age?
Like 16, some shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's young. And he's in there for a while, and then he gets out finally. 5 days out of jail, we threw this. So my older brother, now my stepbrother, is going away.
He's going to jail as well?
No, he's just going away.
Oh, okay. He's leaving on his own recognizance?
Right, to jail, right?
Okay.
He's just going to travel.
That's where you should start the interview.
He's going to Miami.
I think he's going to California. He's going to California to pursue a rap career.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we're all excited for him.
Yeah.
And my brother is there, and he's drunk. And a cop pulls up for a noise complaint. So my brother starts dipping out. And he's on he's on probation.
Yeah.
Right.
And once you get out of court, like you're not supposed to do anything stupid in like the first 5 days. I know that's a rule.
Drinking underage probably isn't a good look.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. Dude. Okay. So he runs, I shit you not, he runs away. There's a lake. It's an apartment complex. There's a nearby lake. And they have these reeds sticking out of the fucking lake.
Yes.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yes, without a paddle.
Yes. Crazy. He did that.
He performed.
What did he do?
He performed.
You know, it's from cartoons originally. It's like you go underwater and you can't breathe and they're shooting at you. So you take a reed and you breathe through it, use it as a snorkel.
Oh.
And we did it without a paddle, but it's like a cartoon trick.
Sure.
But here we go, real life.
Yes.
Oh, because he saw it without.
Yes,
oh my God.
We used to watch it religiously.
So full circle.
Yeah. And fucking, he's doing that. He gets out. I'm running after. So the cop starts chasing my brother. He runs into like da-da-da. I'm chasing the cop the entire time too. Yeah. So at one point the cop like notices me next to him. I'm trying to tell Alex like, yo, slow down. The cop's not gonna do anything. He's not. It's fine. I got you. It's good.
Right.
But Alex is. So I think the only thing I can think of is like trip the cop.
Right.
Like,
keep the cop from your
Keep
brother
the cop
because he's
a little-
going to
or
go
just,
back
like,
to
whatever
jail.
works. Yeah. So he pulls out
Yeah.
a taser. I'm thinking this is a fucking gun. So immediately my instincts, boom, and I knock this dude over.
Oh.
Man, I knew I fucked up. I just stood over him. I was like, oh. I saw him like be embarrassed. You know when a grown man gets fucking embarrassed.
Dangerous.
Yeah. That's
And
not
he's a
good.
cop.
Yeah.
No, you're lucky he didn't get
fucked me up, boy. And then he put me in that car, and then I went to jail.
And then you got assaulting an officer charge.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you get house arrest. How long was that supposed to last?
Supposed to be, I think, a year.
Okay, and then how did you fuck up house arrest?
Cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Good. Tell me more.
Crazy. So house arrest really enabled me to focus because I had just been running around. Like I'd been making music here and there, but it was for features. It was like transactional. None of it was like real art. None of it was like face to face with any sort of like songwriting. Like I really hadn't even thought about a stanza in like months prior to this. So I finally get on house arrest. I'm at my computer. I only got, actually there was these girls, shout out to Bailey and Callie, but there was these girls I like just started living with. They just let me live at their house because they liked me, and they were like, "You're
and
good."
you're cute as fuck.
Yeah, they're like, "You're fucking so cute."
Get this cute face in
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
apartment.
Yeah, they let me live with them, and I just started making music with them. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I used to play guitar for her.
Mhm.
I hadn't played in years, but she bought me a guitar. Like, remember when you used to play guitar for me? I'm like, yeah. So I start playing the guitar again. And then I'm like, shit, I'll make a mixtape with a guitar though. This time I'll sing instead of rap. And maybe
Yeah.
this will be for girls. Turns out it just sparked my entire career. That's all I do now. I don't rap. I hardly rap, you know?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is for girls.
It
we
is.
all like it.
Yeah, it's working.
It's
It's
working
working.
pretty well. I have a question really quick.
Yeah.
How do you feel when people hear, I'm sure you've told your story many times, when people show pity, what does that do to you? Are you like, yeah, that makes sense when people say aw, or are you like, no, it's fine, don't feel bad for me?
Yeah, I think I told the story enough times at this point to where like I've seen all the reactions.
Yep.
Some of them surprise me. Some of them are comforting to me. Sometimes pity's good. Sometimes you want it. Sometimes when you're telling your story and you're in Europe and you're hungry, you want like a fucking something to eat, and this
Yeah.
lady's asking you about it, and you tell her that, and she pities you. She puts a little bit more cheese on that thing. You know, sometimes it's like,
Sure. Can work for you.
yeah,
Yeah, because I can imagine, like, I feel multiple times in hearing this, like, oh man, this is, oh man.
Well, don't you feel like I got to take care of this?
Yeah, there's
I bet
that.
there's a lot of gals attracted to you that are
That wanting to
looking
take you in.
care.
A lot of
Yeah,
Yeah. It's just an interesting, like, how do you like it? Because you don't
I
love
don't like
it.
it. No,
You
I
don't like it.
I don't want anyone to take care of me.
But you do.
Yeah, secretly. Don't tell anybody though.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, I want you to like me and not like me at the same time.
Yeah, right.
And there's a
So many
lot.
not
of,
like me
I've-
for the reasons that I want you to not like me.
Exactly.
Yes, there's a lot of active
Oh.
contradictions. Okay, but you didn't get to cocaine
Yeah,
or
sorry,
breaking
okay.
house arrest.
Oh yeah,
So you're in there focusing. That's doing wonders for your
yeah.
songwriting. But
But I'm in a room all day. And I'm trapped all day. And even now that's my job, it's like I still know that I have to step away sometimes. Even if I
Mhm.
want to. I know
Right.
that it's healthy to step away.
yeah,
Yeah.
isolation is.
It's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I start using everything I can that has a short span in your stream. Coke is like 3 days, yeah?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. When
Yeah.
I was looking it up. They were
Okay,
like, if
yeah.
you work out, do this.
I wasn't taking a lot of piss tests when I was smoking crack. This may surprise you. I didn't hold any employment then.
You know what's funny? Me neither, but I think it's like something in middle school that you do with friends when it comes to weed is like you guys discuss like the shelf life of drugs in your
I do
system.
know weed lasts for
It's
like
like
a month.
something-
I know that one.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Every guy knows that.
Yeah, and meth lasts a while in your system too.
Ugh.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
know the coke thing.
Coke's
I
like,
should have.
Coke's one of the quicker ones. So I'm doing Coke.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Doing
Because
a
you
lot
might
of
take a
coke.
piss test. I guess you are on house arrest.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bored. And like the girls are always at work. And their mom lived there too, but she's always at work. She's
Okay.
trying to get me to go to school. She's like, Dom, you need to do something with your life. I'm telling her I'm making a mixtape. Kid with a face tat smoking dope, doing coke in her
Yeah.
fucking department talking about a mixtape. You know,
I'm not necessarily investing on that
no
startup.
one gave a
yeah.
damn. No one gave a damn. And then I get called in for a thing, and it's right as I finish the last song on the mixtape. I'm up doing coke that night, and the dude calls me at 7 a.m. He's like, Dominic, another drug test, and I'm thinking like,
Oh,
oh, well, I
fuck.
just did it, so it's probably not even in there yet.
Oh, you're like, I just
Walk
did it
into
5
this
minutes.
Shit, like, what's up, Pete?
yeah.
Give me the cup, motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
He gives me the cup, and I just failed, and he put cuffs on me right there. I'd never been so in disbelief.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like,
We thought you had
well,
it all.
the coke will do that, won't it?
That's the great thing about coke. It makes you
Yeah.
optimistic.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
it's a relief.
And then I went to jail for a while, and during that time in jail, I released the mixtape.
Yeah. So how was the time in jail? Huh? You were in county.
It's awesome.
It was great.
I'm
Highly
not even
recommend it.
kidding.
Really?
Yeah, okay.
I had a good time in jail.
Again, this is a stereotype, but I'm worried how cute you are. I'm a little worried about how
well,
cute
that's
you are.
scary.
I know.
Oh,
I said
yeah.
I hate to perpetuate a
No,
stereotype.
okay, so
but
it's not really like
I'm
that
a little
no more.
nervous.
Okay, tell
There's
us.
this thing called like PETA, Retta, something like that. It's some 4-letter acronym
Yeah.
Mhm.
that is against prison rape.
Okay.
Oh.
So we got some action in there.
We
now.
got some
some
protests.
movement.
Yes,
It's huge.
and-
It's
Okay,
like
great.
Dare, but if it's like they kept doing Dare.
wow.
And it was a huge
And it
nationwide.
worked.
And it worked.
yeah.
Because I was I had full long hair. This was
Uh-oh.
before I was like
Yeah.
20 or in there.
Oh,
I was
no.
a piece of ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
there
old
we
men.
go. It's,
Yeah.
You're a piece of ass.
I was.
Let's call it what it is.
I was. So yeah, and I was in a violent block because of my charge. So my bunkie was just murdered his family.
Okay.
Hilarious though. This is the
Sure.
funniest guy. Like
Yeah.
the funniest guy.
Well, if you can't laugh about murdering
You
your
know,
family,
if
then
you
it
can't-
must
What can
be
you laugh
tragic.
at?
You can't laugh with him because you killed them all.
Oh my God. Wait, how old are you at this point then?
I'm like 20.
You're
21.
20. Okay. And how long were you in jail?
Like a year.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know.
Wait,
Murder.
I did have one question we blew past. Did you watch Florida Project?
Nah, I never watched Florida Project. I was never into people like making their projects about their like movies about my town because they always did it wrong. And I just didn't want to be let down and pissed off with the
I don't
Florida
think
Project.
you will be with that.
Really?
I hadn't seen it when everyone else saw it, but then I loved Honora.
Yeah.
And then so I went back
Nora's great.
and watched Florida Project. Florida Project's better than Honora, and I love Honora.
Okay.
Florida Project is fucking,
like, that's a crazy take.
It's awesome.
Sean Baker's amazing. Did he do?
Yeah, he
Oh, he did Florida Project.
He
Yeah.
did Florida Project.
It is.
Okay,
great.
we love Sean Baker. Though.
Yes, and it has this impossible thing that like kids have. Once every 30 years, someone captures little kids being little kids.
Totally.
And it, like, you're like, how
Yeah.
did they get this to happen?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's
It's
magic.
like the first time you saw Dakota Fanning. You're like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I am
Yes.
Sam.
That
movie,
Drew
I Am
Barrymore,
Sam.
E.T.
Drew Barrymore E.T.
Yeah,
E.T..
yeah.
So you piss hot, you go to county,
Yep.
you release the music.
Yeah.
Now, this is so improbable. By the time you get out,
Yeah.
by the time he gets out, there is a bidding war
Yeah.
to sign you.
Mm-hmm.
And you sign at Columbia for $4 million.
Mm-hmm.
What? I mean,
This is
I don't know how to
wild.
180. This is up there with
Hee Kwan, yeah.
Hee Kwan.
Yes.
He's on a refugee ship.
Oh, wow.
Within a year, he's flying first class to fucking
With Steven Spielberg.
to be in
Wow.
Indiana Jones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, this getting out of prison to a $4 million contract. How do you compute that?
Yeah. So I don't know. It was kind of like the first of its kind in that span of time to happen to this bidding war thing. I'd never been a part of anything
Because it was
like
big
that.
on SoundCloud, right? You had put it all on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I put it on SoundCloud, and then my manager Reed, who's still my manager to this day, takes it off real quick because he sees it starting to garner like attention.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we had a couple like suits reach out. We'd never been in contact with anybody like that. I've been releasing music for 5 years at this point, you know?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
over it. Any way I can get it, I'm releasing it. So then people start reaching out, and these dudes start flying from California to visit me in the jail.
No.
Like I'm not even kidding you. I'm at the like this type of shit. Like
Yeah.
with this dude that's like, hey Dominic, you ready to be a millionaire?
Yeah, and you're like-
I'm homeless.
You're like, I'm not doing this for a penny under $4 million.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can take $3 million
Well-
and shove it in your.
Well, what had happened was my mom is in jail and my dad's in jail at this point for 20 years. Both are facing 20 years because my family, this whole time, they're huge heroin dealers. Huge heroin traffickers. My dad, Sean, my stepdad, Sean's a heroin trafficker. Like, we're all chilling at one point, and we'd been doing this for years, living in hotels, selling coke, or whatever. It worked out. It put me through school, at the
Yeah.
time. And then all the doors get kicked down at our hotels and at our other houses, and everyone's taken to jail. Marshals, it's in the news. I'm seeing them both. I'm like, oh man, they're fucked. Like 20 years each. So I'm in jail too, and my sister's up for adoption because of this, and my brother's in jail. And I need to get my sister out of adoption. I need to get my mom out of jail, and I need to get my stepdad out of jail. So, each lawyer for them is $200 grand, $200 grand a piece. And then to get my sister out, I'm still paying for that to this day.
Wow.
So I'm like thinking about my position, and I'm homeless at the
Yeah.
time, and I need
You're
some
in jail
fucking
yourself.
money.
Yeah.
You're damn
And this is my
self.
work that y'all are buying. So
Yeah.
all this is in my head, at the time, and it wasn't that I came up with like 4 million. It was just more like
Yeah.
these dudes. I'd never seen money over $1,000.
Yeah.
So
no.
motherfuckers are like 200,000. I'm like, that sounds like a not real number. I guess cool. I'm not pushing it up. Another dude flies from another label, comes to the jail, says a bigger number.
Right.
And then I didn't even know this was a thing. I tell that dude that the guy said a bigger number.
Yeah.
This motherfucker goes with a bigger number.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. Yeah, dude, that movie's so funny. We get to the point where we're in LA and on top of the Columbia building or the Sony building, because at this point Rob Stringer's involved, like the dude who owns Sony. He's like, all right, who's this motherfucker? Like everyone's throwing this money around. Who's this guy? He comes to meet me. We're in a meeting, and at this point I know how to do this money thing, the bidding thing. So I'm in the room and I'm like playing them songs, and they're like, oh, these are so good. And then I'm like, yeah, well, you never know. Da, da, da. And I'm about to walk out, and Rob Stringer's like, so what? Are we doing this or not? Because he's a businessman. He's like I respect him so much.
Yeah.
He's like, are we doing this or not? I'm like, well, I don't know. And Ron's like, maybe we could. And he's like, no more millions. Are we doing this right now? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it right now. And we just sign it. And we pop a bottle of champagne on this rooftop. It's me, Rob, and a couple of my friends. And then I go into the bathroom. And I'm like, yeah, I got to piss because of all the champagne. And I'm looking at my phone, the bank account, shit, and I see the number jump
No
at the
way.
urinal. And then from then on, I just don't remember. It's been like 7 years of.
Wow.
So you initially
You're-
just blew
wow.
a ton of money on lawyers.
Yes.
And
take
were
care.
they successful?
Only one.
Oh.
My father's still in jail to this day.
He is. But mom got,
Mom got out. Mom got off.
yeah.
Crazy probation.
Wow.
That's,
I was able to get her custody of my sister back.
yeah.
Move her out
Great.
here. She hasn't worked a day since. She
Aw.
won't,
Oh, this
you
is
know.
Man,
great.
you're it's a movie.
It is a movie.
It's a bit of a
Oh.
movie.
I got to piss and then I want to
I
talk
got
about
piss too.
Euphoria.
Okay,
right.
you guys go
Yeah.
go potty.
How'd it go? Okay. Thick, ropey
We get it all
stream
out.
or a weak, thin,
weak.
pretty weak.
Oh.
Sure.
My friend Stefan was walking by the bathroom when I was like 17 and I was peeing and he was just like, weak. And that has stuck with me like for 9 years.
We've talked about this. I
Yeah.
think guys, when they go into a toilet and they think other people can hear them, they think
So
people
weird.
are evaluating how big their dick is
Yeah.
by how
For sure.
powerful the stream is.
Well, it sounds like
have you
they
ever,
are.
Wait, have you ever done that? Think to yourself.
Sure. Like
Sure,
I thought, oh, that
absolutely.
guy's wrestling a hog
Right?
in there. Listen to that. Yeah,
Let's
it's
have
like
an hard
Niagara
time.
Falls. I hope he can keep it in the toilet. But you're right. It's almost counterintuitive because really, if you had to pass the urine through like 18 inches of sausage,
Yep.
that would slow it down.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's almost like we have the backwards notion.
But it's like
if it was
the
just a
u-
hole coming out of your top of your balls, it'd probably be like
I mean, it's how big the urethra is.
surely,
Not having
but also how
nothing to
much
do with
pipe
the
it's got to pass
Well,
through. It's gonna lose
That's for
momentum.
sure, yeah.
Unless it's like the early mining hydro projects where it's like the urethra is big at the top and gets narrower, then it would increase the pressure.
We'll look into it for the fact check, as we mentioned earlier.
So what?
But I
is
think
that?
it's a
Because
common.
I went and listened to a lot of the podcasts.
Yeah.
And I actually went far back because I just put it on to sleep to,
Oh, okay.
which is it's good to sleep to. By the way, that's awesome.
I'm with you.
Media that you can sleep
Yeah, I agree.
to me, priceless.
That's
Yep.
biographies
Valuable,
for me.
invaluable.
Comforting.
Yes.
It's like that's what I use. I listen to. You ever listen to the podcast Come Town?
No.
Are you guys familiar with the podcast?
See you
No.
in town?
Come Town.
Oh, wow. I like the title. Tell me
Nick
more.
Mullins, Stavros
Huh.
Halkis, and Adam Friedland. They have since disbanded, but
Oh.
they were like the originators of, to me, the comedy podcast.
Oh, cool.
Okay. And it was called Come Town. That's
yeah,
a
and it was
big
just
swing.
horrible shit. Just nonstop
Sure.
racism. Like,
Oh, wow. Okay, so the
horrible.
original
Sure.
Manosphere.
like horrible. But now it's different. The Manosphere.
yeah, sure.
Well, also, I heard you say in an interview that, Florida has a different sense of humor than LA. Like,
sure.
you can
Oh,
go
for
a
sure.
lot harder.
But now the world is kind of like taken.
LA.
Everything's like everyone's like can say retard now. Like,
Yeah,
everyone
it's
likes to say it.
turned back.
yeah, people
Fag,
were
people
like,
say that now, and it's like
Yeah.
that's why they've been saying in South Park. They're like everyone says it now. Cartman's walking around with a shirt that says "woke is dead" because he's sad he doesn't have anyone to oppose anymore.
yeah.
That's how I
yeah.
feel now.
Sure.
Right.
People are confused. No one
Yeah.
knows what's up.
Whack.
Was it liberal to say
Whack,
this
bro.
or conservative?
I
don't-
miss it. Like stay in your lane, play your role, dude. You're a bad boy now.
Okay, so
$4 million appears in the bank account.
Yeah.
yes, you spend a lot of the money immediately on your family. That's lovely.
Yeah.
And then you have your debut studio album
Yes.
in 2021.
Yeah.
3 nights.
3 nights
3 nights was huge. That's
Huge
streamed
song.
1 billion times.
for sure.
So that's their first kind of big hit.
Yeah.
Are you, because if I were you and I had been in jail and these people start flying to see me, I'd be like, I would have the most imposter syndrome possible. Like they're
Yeah.
fucking up. I'm not
Well,
worthy
nah,
of flying
at this
here.
point, I felt pretty like I'm in jail. Like I felt like fucking Al Capone or some shit. I'm
okay.
like, dude, this is like the least impostery I felt. Probably back then was like the least impostery.
In jail,
Totally,
right? Yes,
yeah.
because you're like, I'm a piece of shit and I'm where pieces of
You're
shit
like, I'm
belong.
really doing it.
Yeah.
I
Here
went
we
all
are.
the way with this thing.
People said this is where I'd end up, and here I am. Yeah. They were right. No, but the notion that I would be worth $4 million investment given your track record, would have been kind of overwhelming pressure.
The
for
whole
me.
time in my mind, I'm like, white people are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
what the hell are y'all? Like anything.
Yeah.
The first mail, I'm like, you fucking hearing this shit, mom? Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
These white people are nuts.
I'm like, you guys are nuts. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
So, what did you feel? Did that get in the way of you being creative at all? Feeling like, oh my God, these guys just bet $4 million on me. I'm never gonna have a
You know,
that's gonna pay this off.
I think that was my initial, like back then, that was my thought. But really, it fueled so much. Like nowadays, older artists, like the older you get in this industry, you start looking for somebody to like jumpstart your shit. Like
Mhm.
you're never really using a lot of your own funds. You're never using your own funds to pay for your shit, first of all. But like back then, receiving money like that, I didn't realize it was like like jet propulsion, you know? It really pushed
Yeah.
me into this thing to where I was like, I'd never seen snow before too when I got out of jail and they gave me all this money. So I'm like, let's go get a house in the snow. So I go to the highest point in Colorado and I'm like, we need to do. So I start thinking like how Led Zeppelin and shit, how they made albums, they would go out and retreat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm a rap artist, but I just made this rock album. And now people are talking to me about my bass lines and about my writing. And I'm like, so do I? Maybe I'll just, boom, go into
You're
that
trying
mode.
to figure out what to double down on, right?
Yeah, where to double down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, let's go see snow. So we go to Breckenridge, I get cabin, I bring all my friends that are producers,
Yeah.
and it's a fucking madhouse. I mean, we're like,
In a good or bad way?
in the best way. I hired
Okay.
one of my friends to be a chef. Guy never, my
Can't
best
cook
friend
toast.
Max, who his mom died when he was young, and he had his dad who was kind of good dad, but absent a lot of the time. And I was homeless at this time. And whenever I would come home and like, or come to Max's house and we would need food and our parents wouldn't be there, he would cook us up something. He would go into the fridge and say, oh, here, I could whip us up something like this.
Yeah.
So when I get my money and he's my best friend at the time, I'm like, just come chef for me. Come chef for the
Yeah.
guys.
Right,
Cook,
right.
you know, on some very sweet story shit. That's what he does. And I'm taking all my other friends as producers, but we didn't realize like the altitude thing.
Oh yeah, it's not
So-
conducive to great thinking.
Oh my
No.
God. We're
No.
up there drinking whiskey, wine.
No, the hangovers at altitude are something else.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
And also, you don't stop to think about your nose and these your
yeah,
station
nasal
tubes or
pas-
whatever. So at one point, I wake up and I'm like, I can't breathe. And we're
Yeah.
supposed to be recording an album.
Yeah.
So I have to sleep with like 6 humidifiers on me. So I would wake up soaking wet every
Oh,
morning
God.
and
Oh,
like
boy.
go down and record, get drunk. Turns out this album was actually one of my favorite albums to
Uh-huh.
listen to now.
Well, all these things work for a while until they don't work.
You're so right. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't do them over and over again because they didn't work initially.
For sure.
Yeah, all this stuff's like you get hammered. Oh, I can talk to girls. That worked out great. I
Yeah,
now am
well
like
done.
don't have social anxiety. That's cool. I did this and I stuck up for myself. You know, like all these little things you build while it's
Yeah.
positive. So that album does really well. And then I want to know what it's like. You end up singing on a Bieber song.
Shout out Justin again.
Justin
Second
again.
shout out of the pod.
I think he deserves it.
Yeah, of
Yeah, he
course.
does.
Something else.
That
course it
time, I
is.
was doing a lot of features at that moment, so I hadn't done any features with anybody. And I still don't really do features. I think the only features I've done is like Remy Wolf, Paul McCartney, and Justin Bieber. Like to
That's
this day.
pretty
Those
solid.
are-
How did you get approached? Does he call you? How does he know about you?
Okay, yeah. So I'm in Antigua in rehab. Eric
Oh,
Clapton.
that's where I sent my best friend Aaron.
For real?
Crossroads.
Yeah, I was at Crossroads.
Nice.
So I'm in Crossroads.
When
the
is
other time.
this?
What
Wait,
year
sorry.
is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Yeah, how do you end up in Crossroads?
I was dating this really nice Jewish actress lady. I love her so much. Her name is Diana Silvers. She
Yeah.
was amazing. And we were dating for a while, and
I already know the answer.
you already know what
Yeah,
happens,
you
right?
cheated.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
you cheated,
yeah.
and then what happened?
And then she's like, "You need to
She
go to
says
rehab."
you gotta-
And I'm like,
Yeah.
"It wasn't me. It was the drugs
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I'm
right,
on."
right,
Da da
right,
da.
sure.
Go to rehab. So I'm
Yeah.
in rehab. Da da da.
Which isn't not true and not true.
Not true and not true. Both not true. as we know. Yeah. It's funny talking to you because you can't really bullshit, you know? That's funny. So yeah, I'm in Crossroads.
This is why the
and-
program works. Right?
Yeah, it's- of
yeah.
course.
And then that.
Of course, yeah. So I'm there and I get I don't have my phone because they don't let you have your phone, but apparently he DMs me. And my manager calls me because you get the phone like once a week or
Right,
something,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
on the fucking jail phone. And
Earning your swimming rights?
Yeah.
Were you earning your swimming
No,
rights?
well, I couldn't. It was COVID actually. I went during COVID.
So did Aaron. I wonder when Aaron was there.
Hmm.
Aaron was
Aaron,
there.
what is Aaron?
Aaron's my best friend from
Okay.
childhood, and he was there in 2019 Thanksgiving to January 1st, 2020. You guys just miss each other?
Probably.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's
nobody
wild.
it's hard to catch each other. Nobody really stays at those things. No one's ever
Yeah,
like
he
trying
did
to-
a full like month and a half. I was proud of him.
amazing.
He like he accepted the advice to stay longer, which I was happy about.
good, which
Yeah.
no one ever
No
does.
one does.
No one ever does.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Okay, so you were there. You were at Crossroads. There was this cheating event. Did you yourself think I have some kind of substance abuse issue? Were you there yet or no?
No, because my parents were drug dealers. You know, at a young age, they're giving me drugs.
Yeah.
Right,
When my
right,
mom
right.
finds drugs, she gives me more drugs. you know?
Sure,
So
sure.
it's like I didn't know what normal was. And
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, all these normal people don't have as much money as me at the fucking
Right.
time. I'm like, yo,
Right.
what
Yeah.
the fuck does that mean? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this
yeah,
is complicated.
I'm doing it wrong, but it seems to be working pretty
it's
well.
working all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so he DMs you,
Yeah.
and how do we think he found you? He just heard
Haley.
Oh,
Yeah.
Haley Bieber.
He was like, his wife, yeah. He was like, yeah, Haley's been listening to which is always my point of entry is somebody's girlfriend.
That's right.
So funny.
Same, my friend.
That's this show too. That's how we
Yeah.
get any guy is
Yeah.
somebody's wife or
Of
girlfriend.
course, yeah.
The 10% that resist hating our guts.
They'll join in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's more common to go, fuck
Same.
this dude. Was he?
Same.
Oh, he's been molested.
Maybe
and
Haley
he's
should.
honest about it. Oh, what a stuff.
Okay, so she loved it. She loved you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She had been playing it for him, and he was like, I've been drumming to it for the past month. Why don't you come by and do something? And I'm telling him, like, right now, I'm like, yo, I'm in rehab.
Sure.
And he's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I know that he's dealt with so much.
Yeah.
Sure,
Dude, he's
sure.
the coolest guy, also. Let me just say that.
Oh, please do. Yeah, I don't think anyone knows. I think like we had this like faux fight with him in the media, Chris and I.
What? With Justin?
Yeah. Years ago.
I'll patch it up right now. Call him.
Years ago, he was renting a house in this neighborhood.
Okay.
And when he was renting that house, the paparazzi were out in front nonstop for him.
Of course.
But guess what? If he wasn't around, they'd pick us up because fuck it, they're just there.
They're there.
So it upped our paparazzi interactions a lot. So I think I complained once in an interview that Bieber fucked up our whole scene by moving behind us.
Oh,
But
you took
I
it.
wasn't mad at him. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
That got perpetuated into a little thing.
Did he think you were really mad?
I think maybe he thought that
Oh,
for a minute because
no.
then he had to respond.
Well, imagine being the dude that everyone's like, he's a lesbian. He's a fucking, he looks like Ellen DeGeneres, you know,
Yes,
for
yes,
years.
yes.
Anything that pokes you is probably like, well, fuck him then.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know?
I completely understand. But I've since spoken very favorably about it. And he did DM me once. Interesting. But I missed it by 2 years. I didn't realize you could look at your DMs.
He's
and
not good at
verify.
DMing.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
I think he's radical.
He's sick. He
Yeah.
just dropped an album
Oh, he did?
like last night or today.
Oh.
Literally, Swag 2 is what it's called.
Oh,
What is
exciting.
when you look at him, what quality do you go like, oh, that's the thing I need that
Well, I say this all the time. So when we worked together, I finally get out of rehab. We go to Henson. We're in the studio.
this is the Muppets Henson?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I was just
okay,
there
right
yesterday.
here. Yeah. AMR, what was it originally? A&M?
Precisely. Look
Yes.
at you.
Okay.
Fucking knows his history. So yeah, I come through there. I'm actually with the girl that I was dating, the Diana girl. We're back because I'm
Yeah.
back from rehab.
Great.
You did what you were supposed to
I did what I
do.
was supposed to do.
Yeah.
She's my ex-girlfriend now. If you
Yeah,
already
we're
know.
gathering.
It's okay. We still are. Well, we're not really not a rekindling. Life is long.
She's there, which was insane. You should see how girls look at Justin Bieber, even if they're your girlfriend.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
crazy to
funny.
see. I was like, damn, do I do that to people ever?
Yeah.
Because this,
Fingers
bro,
crossed.
she went
You're doing it to Haley.
like a shark.
That's true.
Different tag.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's right.
this is a push.
That's
Her
right.
eyes turned black like a shark smelling blood.
Oh, good for him.
What I do admire about him is he like is an athlete with it. I've said this before, but when he shows up, it's like seeing Michael Jordan or Kobe step on a court. Like he's warming up. I mean, I don't dance, but this motherfucker can like pop and lock.
Yeah.
So while he's doing that, and I'm usually when I write, it's just like leave me alone because I'm just gonna. And I'm singing it over to myself in my head, and I'm gonna need some time. Everybody's kind of got to do your own thing. Don't look at me. Act like you're doing something, even if you're not doing something. Probably don't do anything because it's gonna be too loud and interrupt me. But act like you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's there, and he's like, Dom, you know what I think you should do? Hit this harmony. Like, he'd be like, huh? Like, hit the harmony.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I would just be like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But seeing him like, because some artists you work with, and they're just like, man, it's all good. Like, we just do whatever. It's music. It's a free love.
Yeah.
Bullshit. This man's like, took a jersey off. I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, whoa,
Time to get to work.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it's still love for it. It wasn't like it's transactional.
Yeah.
Well, on the outside, I'm not a musician, but on the outside, I can see where there are a handful of people who their voices are so great. Like, I don't know a lot about Sinatra, but I think everyone wrote his music, right? Like, that's not his thing.
For sure.
But you start to see, like, let's just say Timberlake leaves his boy band and he ends up with the Neptunes, and that first album is what it is, and it's incredible. And then you wonder, I wonder how much is Justin and how much is the Neptunes. And then over time, it starts to surface. Oh no, it's them as clearly, right? Because that's Bieber, right? Like he, no matter who he works with,
Yeah.
which he works with a lot of people,
Yeah.
the quality ends up being there, which leads me to believe, yeah, he has some kind
He
of a
does
work
have
ethic.
that. Yeah. And you're right. That is in the people that do sing and not write their own songs, you would expect that quality to always be present,
Uh-huh.
but it's not. And he has it in, you know, what
Spades.
in
Spades.
spades. That's what they
Yeah.
say. He
Yeah,
has,
yeah,
yeah, so much of it.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, so you work with him. Then Euphoria comes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, la, la.
How do you get approached for that? And had you ever considered acting?
I never considered acting at all. I actually didn't want anything to do with acting.
Uh-huh.
I was doing a Triple J performance called Like a Version, where you have to perform another artist's song.
Oh.
So I performed a Claro song, but what I did was I wore a wig because I was like, I'm a girl. I was also just high as fuck, so I was just like, whatever.
Right.
Okay, so
Playing
the
the wig.
rehab had not stuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
but people, yeah,
Great. Good to know where we're at.
people
It
really
did
like,
erase the cheating, but it didn't
Yeah.
cure the addiction.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
every time. So I started playing that, and I guess one of the casting agents for Euphoria, her name was Jennifer Vendetti.
Yeah.
She saw that video and was apparently intrigued.
Yeah.
Called me the night I didn't know that what Euphoria was. I didn't know it's this big fucking TV show. I don't know who Sam Levinson is. I don't know who fucking even Barbie or Zendaya or any of the girls. So the night before, I was like reading about some actor who did his thing fucked up or something. Maybe it was a week before. So I stayed up all night with this girl, drinking whiskey, taking shrooms. I show up to the audition or the read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up, like beyond fucked up, to where it was like I'm just laughing at Sam and everyone's laughing at me because I'm just laughing at them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what
Right.
is this script? Like I'm like throwing shit around and like calling Sam like, you wearing a fucking dress, dude? Like talking to Sam because he was wearing a dress. And then they're like, can you do this right now? And I was like 30 minutes late. I'm like, can you do this? And I was like, I don't know, probably. And we start reading it, but then the words start jumping around on the page. So I was like, I can't do this script. And they were like, Dom, just go get rest. And they were so mad at me. I remember they called my agents and were like, this kid's never doing anything in Hollywood again, ever. We're so mad. But then I guess I posted something like a month later that was like, it's not about what you do. It's what you do moving forward that really is going to define. And it wasn't in reference to that.
Right.
But I think that Jennifer saw that. And I think I was living in a different way at that point. I was trying to like buckle down.
Yeah.
She saw that. They called me back. And it was like a year later. And Sam had written a part for me. Sam had rewritten this character that I showed up to read, but he wrote it with the qualities of the guy he saw show up.
Yeah.
So he writes this guy that's like half his character and half the dude that showed up that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I
And
was
then-
honest with him. He has a meeting with me. He's like, okay, I know that you get fucked up. Obviously, you
Yeah.
have some problems. I have those problems too.
Yeah.
We can get someone to help you.
Yeah.
But you have to do this, like you sign a 5-year contract. It's just a formality. You know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
You sign a whatever contract. But he's like, I need to know that you're not going to like fuck me on this. I was like, brother, got you. Like
Yeah,
at this time,
right.
I'm not understanding the stakes still of
Right.
this show. I don't know what
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah.
And then we get into filming it and I see real quickly. You find out real quick when you see that budget, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. When you show up and there's like 20 semis there. you're
Yeah.
like, whoa,
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a real
Some
thing.
And they're like,
Serious
just go
shit.
around that. And that's it. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
And then you meet all the people too, and you see like actors really take this shit serious. Because I'm here, I'm just doing another whatever.
Which is
Yeah.
like a self-defense mechanism.
For sure. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you're
I'm not taking
nervous.
this serious. So if I suck,
If I suck,
told you I don't
yeah,
care.
Yes, so
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
what I felt.
Yeah. And did you feel pretty natural pretty quick? Because
Yeah.
you hit the ground running.
Totally.
You
Oh,
were so
yeah.
good
Oh my God.
immediately. I was rooting so much for you guys.
Such a good character.
Damn, thanks.
I wanted he and Rue to be together. So
Oh,
The
really?
song. Did
Yeah.
you write that song?
No. Labyrinth wrote that song. So Sam had asked me to go write a song, and I wrote one, but it was like I mean, I had like overdubs and like I didn't know what he meant.
Something that couldn't
Right.
be done in a room.
He was saying write a song on the guitar.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So then I get this song Labyrinth makes and it's gorgeous.
It's
and I was like, I'll
gorgeous.
sing that.
yeah. I was gonna say, was it hard to admit? Like, yeah, this is pretty
It's
solid.
such a beautiful-
It's better than what I had. the song that I wrote for it is still good though. I listen to it sometimes.
Okay, great.
Well, I heard Pharrell getting interviewed by somebody at some conference, and I was relieved to hear that, like, Happy, that was like his 16th attempt at the theme song for that movie,
Yeah, Happy Feet.
for Happy Feet.
Happy
Wait,
was
right?
a theme song for Happy Feet.
Wait,
Uh,
this is
yeah,
not sounding right.
I don't know if it was for, no, it wasn't for Happy Feet.
That was a theme song
Let me
for them?
Oh, it's for Despicable Me.
That one?
If you feel like
Yeah, they
happiness
hired him to
is
write
the
it.
truth.
Yeah.
Happiness. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for one of the
It's
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me too.
Okay,
Too.
got
So the
it.
first album, he wrote all these hits,
Yeah.
goes away to do the second one, and like just can't. Every time he submits, they're like, "It's not it. It's not it." And
I've been there.
and I was like, it's such a relief, I would imagine, for people to know that Pharrell sometimes has to stand up at the plate 16 times, and that's why he's Pharrell. Is he
Totally.
didn't go, well, no, I'm better than this.
The end of that story, I think, is that he basically said no more.
No
like,
more.
Well,
like
he
I've
called-
done it this many
'cause
times,
he heard-
and that's
But he heard like he came up with Happy,
Yeah.
and he's like, well, this is it.
He says this
and if
is
you
it, and we're
don't-
not doing it again.
And then specifically, he told the president of the studio, I need you to drive around in your car and
Yeah, that's
listen to
right.
it.
That's
yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
somehow, something about driving around the car.
You realize when you work in music, like all these dudes are super normal dudes and they're just like you and I, and they're just like that, your contemporary. This Danny Elfman dude's just like the Omar Apollo dude sitting next to me. The only difference is this dude was down to do 15 tries of it
Yeah.
for 15 plus years every day. That's the only difference. That's the only thread that I find connecting all the people that I admire. It's
Yeah.
not that this person drinks this type of water or this person wakes up and shits excellence genetically.
Yeah.
It's that this person just didn't fucking stop.
Yes,
yeah,
You know?
that's
yeah.
so true.
I heard you say that we're almost kicked off the show a bit for your drug use. What was the consumption at this point?
A lot. It was just doing a lot of coke and a lot of
it's really
weed.
good. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah, it
Back then-
smells so good.
Smells great.
It just smells so good.
It must be hard for you though, because if everyone's like, "You're doing so good," and you were,
Yeah.
that character's
Doing great.
incredible.
Yeah.
Like, how then do you?
What's
then-
broken? Why am I
Exa-
fixing something?
Again, same with
Yeah.
you get $4 million, you go to jail and then you get $4 million. Like, yeah, how do you right size that and say, no, I really need to get my act together because your act is working.
Yeah, but it was kind of like if a dude gets like a cool cut on his arm and then they put a Band-Aid on and the Band-Aid's like Transformers. Like that was kind of what was going on.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, dude. I was like, what do you mean? I'm doing great. Transformers Band-Aid. But then you take it off and there's a fucking gash in your arm.
Right.
Like that's kind of what it was. Like all this money, this is a temporary fix for something that I need to actually go and heal. I would kind of be better about going on camera super fucked up. Like I would space it out. Like my weed would be like 50 minutes. I'd put eye drops in.
Yeah.
I also, the thing about getting fucked up on set was like people imagine that I'm just constantly talking to Sam and Zendaya and Hunter fucked up. Like I was in my trailer
Yeah.
Bored.
all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, you can only
10 hours at a time.
It's
you know,
boring.
you fucking know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insufferable.
It's
You're
a
in
boring
it
job.
all
It
day.
is. Mhm.
Yeah.
And then at the drop of a, you know, you got to be there. That was the funny part is when you are in the middle of doing something and they're like, you're on at 5. You're like,
Knock, knock. yeah. You were signed on for a season 3. Is there a season 3 of that show ever? No.
Yeah, I actually just did some of it.
Oh,
There is a
there
season
are-
3.
there is a
Totally.
season
Yeah, they're
3.
filming it. I was just talking to
Oh.
Hunter. She's filming it.
Oh, I was afraid that.
Yeah, I think it's coming back.
Nah,
Well,
they're
it
going
is
hard.
going.
Oh, good.
They're back.
I love that
Rosalie
show.
is in it, I know.
Oh,
It's such a good show. It's such a harrowing show.
yeah. A good
So
friend of
hard.
mine is on that show. Dane,
Eric,
Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
he's going through some. I saw some shit about that.
Yeah,
It
it's
fucked me up.
heartbreaking.
sad.
It's crazy because you meet him. When I met him, he's like a superhero.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. Okay. When you sang to her,
Oh, I know.
People
Basement
hated that
flood.
scene.
What?
who did?
You didn't see me get roasted on the internet for that?
No.
The whole internet just blew up about me doing that.
What were they
Well,
mad
yeah,
about?
what
They were
did
just
they
like,
po-
why is this guy singing on the song? I'm trying to see the rest of the characters' arcs because it was kind of at this point when everything was like
culminate.
imploding. Yeah, the
Yeah.
culmination of all this drama is happening right now, and then it cuts to me being like, "You want to hear some shit I wrote?" Like,
No, it's
they thought it was too
beautiful.
time consuming.
yeah,
These people
which just
are
goes
not.
to show that where we're at as humans.
Yeah, that's
You know what? It
upsetting.
more goes to show it's like every conversation's happening, and you have to find the ones that are bad, really, because that in our world,
Oh my God.
No one thought- I've never even heard
blown
that.
away.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
blown away. And also, that's so dumb because it's also about her. Her taking that song. It's a very human moment. Who would
Totally.
want to skip that?
No one was trying to see that. They were trying to see like Animal Kingdom, like
Jesus.
the girls fighting with the hair. They wanted to see that.
Oh my
Have you seen
sure.
the user interface? Have you seen Amazon lately? You ever just go into any streaming service?
Yeah.
Do you see what it is? It's just like yacht murder.
Yeah.
This person was discarded in the back of
It
a fucking
is.
Popeyes, and they used her as a rug for 8 months.
It's
and here's
so
the doc about it.
true.
Like
Yeah.
that's all it is,
I
and
love
that's
it
how you
all.
know where we're at as humans.
Yeah, you're
Before it was
right.
like Charlie Chaplin, like slipping on banana peels. Be like,
Now we outgrew that.
Yeah,
We
you're
needed
right.
something more radical. I can't be the first person that would compare you to him, but Mac Miller to people
Yeah.
often.
a lot.
That's got to be
I
a
could see
tremendous
that.
compliment now.
Yeah, it hurts though because he's dead.
I know.
Sure, you can take it a different way.
I loved his music, and I felt like we were really close to working together because now we're like I'm managed by the same people that managed him,
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah. and I know a lot of his friends.
Have you done a tiny desk?
I've not done a tiny desk. I was supposed to, but I was I didn't sleep the night before I was coked out, and so I missed it.
Right. These things happen.
They
These
do.
things will
Um,
happen.
Where are we at with the drugs now? How did it?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Was there an event? Was there anything exciting that was like, okay, these are getting more dangerous?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a child.
I have a child. That was a big one.
We would like that to
You
help,
know
but-
what's funny? That wasn't the thing.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
not. It's
yeah.
worse. It's worse.
Like,
I'm
keep it
glad.
real.
That's honest.
I've
I'm
seen so
glad.
many dudes in sobriety think that when their kid arrives, that's going to be it makes it worse. It's harder.
Yeah,
It's
it
more,
is.
You have more stress in your
It
life.
is. Yeah.
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 And then you also get this thing. It's like, all right, well, he's one now.
Yeah.
So if I do like maybe I got 3 more years of this, and then it's boom.
Yeah, and then he'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll remember all
Yeah,
these
yeah.
things. Yeah. I mean, I know it's a fallacy to say there's a bottom
Totally.
because I've had a
A
dozen
billion
bottoms.
bottoms. Yeah.
Yeah, but certainly I did have the kind of profound moment looking in a mirror at a bar trying to get well enough to make my flight where I was just like, wow, man, you got everything you wanted
Huh.
and you're the most miserable you've ever been. What is broken? Something's
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah. Know
Like,
that feeling.
You
very
got all
well.
the stuff now.
Yeah.
So what is it?
Crazy feeling that one.
It's scary.
Yeah.
For me, because I was like, oh, if I get rich and I'm famous, I got no problem.
Yeah, you think that. And then it feels like a man on the edge of the world, you know, when you're in that mirror, you're like, what?
Yeah. Why don't I like what I
Yeah.
see? I'm
Yeah,
supposed to
what
like-
happened?
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary.
It sucks.
Yeah, and then you gotta figure out what the fuck's broken.
Yeah, man. Well, I was in Paris for Fashion Week and getting after it,
Yeah.
you know. It's no shortage of drugs and women in Paris.
Yeah.
I end up staying up too late and I have to go to Rome for like a week and a half. It's supposed to be great. Rome's beautiful. This is the most miserable I've ever been. I didn't have any Xanax. I'd run out of Xanax,
Yeah.
which I've been taking for like 6 months at this point.
Yeah.
So I had like a psychotic breakdown. Like I didn't sleep for 3 days. I'm up like screaming, crying, like throwing shit at the walls, breaking things, like screaming at people, calling people pedophiles.
I was just gonna say, people know from watching movies that like kicking dope is hard. I don't think people understand how absolutely horrendous kicking benzos is.
It's the devil.
It's the devil, and
the
I think
devil.
people need to know it because I think Xanax and all the benzos, they seem so innocuous. It's like, oh yeah, take one.
'Cause
and
everyone
it's
takes them.
fine.
Yeah.
But it's when you've taken them for 30 days straight and you're up in your dose, and it fucks up your brain pretty
Mhm.
severely.
People take them for years. And
Yeah.
and I look at it online, it's like you're supposed to take these like for this amount of time max, or else it can be serious.
Yes.
I think I took them for 6 months. Getting off of them I almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having seizures, flashes, fucking all that. I'm freaking out. And then I just ruined this trip for everyone in Rome. And by the time we get back to LA, I'm like, okay, I'll stop doing it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Okay. Turns out I am fucked
yeah.
up.
I mean, you go so long like thinking that you kind of maybe can get it under control. And there's always this like stretch of time when it really feels like you're doing it.
Sure, it works.
And then
Yeah.
And boy, does that ground come up
Then you're in
fast.
Rome and you should be happy and the people around you should be happy
Yeah.
and you're miserable and they're
Yeah.
all miserable.
And you're making them miserable. Yeah.
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 How many times do you go to treatment?
Like 4.
4.
I went to Cirque twice, Crossroads once, and then Seasons. I also did some recovery in jail to get out quicker.
What's your favorite part of it and what's your least favorite part?
My favorite part of it is, what I was talking about with the dude that's your friend that kind of won't let you progress and change. You
Right.
show up there and no one knows you, so you get to create this person. And then when you leave, you get to be that person because your friends, even waiting back home, expect a little bit of change.
Yeah.
So you everyone gives you the grace to change at the same time, which rarely happens in life.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's always different times. Everyone's on a different schedule. For the one time in your life when you go to treatment, everyone is you're a baby again.
Yeah.
I love that part of it. And
Yeah.
they give you the opportunity to change. You're like, you're sure I can change? Like, go ahead. And then you do. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that part. My least favorite part is, and there's no really bad things about it if you look at it from you're about to die.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
all
right,
great.
right, right, right,
but
right.
I think there's a couple treatment centers that get a little just like kind of clicky.
Uh-huh.
You ever been to any of that? Like sometimes people will like,
Yep. Like any group of people.
which is human.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I think if there was a way to eliminate that, which is funny because I'll be in the studio and I'll be like, I need a guy here to do hi-hats, just do hi-hats, but not talk. And if it'd be preferred like he doesn't eat or drink water. And then they're like, so you want a human, but to erase his humanity. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's it. That would be
Exactly, yeah.
ideal. Yeah.
Exactly.
That'd be most efficient for me.
That's kind of how I feel about rehab. I'm like, if we could just eliminate the human part of it,
Yeah.
it'd be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of parts I would have wanted to get rid of.
Sure.
Like the God part. I'm like, what do we
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing here?
Well, that's so challenging to me that I take it with like, okay. For some reason, that isn't a big thing to me because I like that challenge.
Yeah. Where I got to it was like, oh, forget about you're so bogged down in the logic of it all.
Yeah.
As opposed to this is an act of humility. You lack humility. You need some fucking humility and you need to ask for help and avail yourself to help. And that is one act of doing that. And even more so if you don't believe in it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh,
yeah.
I get it. It's an even cooler test for me because like I gotta be that humble to participate in something I don't necessarily believe in otherwise. And I think that's good.
Saintly.
Yeah. Well, are you going to act more other than Euphoria?
Yeah, I
Would you
wanna
like
act
to?
more. I've been busy with music, but I'd love to act more. I have an acting agency as well.
I bet
Sure,
you're
the whole
very
thing.
represented.
Yeah.
there.
I'm busy. I'm
Yeah.
away for months at a time. The kid.
Yeah.
But I'm down to do more acting.
Some musician just told us, it was a female, she said, there's this illusion that you can do both, but you absolutely can't.
Yeah,
like to
who
promote
said
to
that?
record it, then to promote it
it
properly.
was
and
Crazy. So true.
blonde, beautiful.
Buxomene. I don't even know who you're talking about.
No,
Just
who
describing her in
everyone
porn
cried.
categories like
Yeah.
ivory.
Yeah,
she was
you know,
ebony.
she had light skin and white hair.
Pure like the driven
Who?
snow.
Everyone was crying.
Dove Cameron.
Dove
Yeah.
Cameron.
Cool.
Dove said that.
You guys have a similar vibe.
Musicians.
Yeah.
Musicians, baby. Yeah. Did you get along with Zendaya? Was that fun?
Zendaya's great. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a professional. She's like one of those Michael Jordans.
Yeah.
She's very much Michael Jordan.
Okay,
Yeah.
but let me ask you this, because
Yeah.
you're kind of a scumbag like me.
Yeah.
And I look at her as like a goody goody.
Oh, yeah. I mean-
trigger. I would have been so triggered by like, I bet she thinks I'm a piece of shit.
So funny. That is why I really just wanted to skip over this part of it. I was just like, I already know any mention of her name will somehow, I don't know, if she sees it, she would look at me like, oh, fuck. I already know. I knew
she
who I was on
won't.
that set,
yeah.
you know? And I think that kind of affected the way people felt about me too.
Sure. But again, it's a little bit of that self-protectionism.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like I know I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah,
I know I'm a piece
exactly.
of
You
shit.
can't knock me any lower.
Yeah. And I'm
But
like,
they can.
I'm not taking this serious, but I am.
She probably has more grace for you than you.
Maybe, yeah,
than
I
you
imagine. She's great.
anticipate.
She really
Tom
is.
Holland maybe is a secret scumbag.
Tom
we'll
Holland's
find out,
dope.
which would be great. I hear he's the
I
coolest.
actually like him. He's
Yeah,
funny.
he
We
sounds
hung
fun.
out a couple times. One night, I'm not even fucking with you. I go out to this bar. Fucking I'm with Tom Holland for some reason.
Sure.
Tobey Maguire's there. It's just me, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland.
To the Spider-Man.
Two fucking Spider-Men.
I'm just realizing the connection here.
And
yeah.
I'm just between them both. I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like literally like this. And I'm like, can
Yeah.
you guys do the meme? And they both did the Spider-Man meme.
Hell
And then
yeah.
we're all just like, ah! That's exactly what you said. It was awesome.
Oh, well, it's a delight to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for
as I
coming.
said, you're even cuter in person.
Thanks
which
for
I
having
thought
me.
was
I've never
was
done
wonderful.
a podcast,
This is your first
Oh.
podcast?
and I watch them a lot.
Oh.
So thank you.
I'm going to
We
guess
feel
your favorite.
honored.
I get one guess. I'm going
Okay.
to guess your favorite. Theo.
I love Theo.
Not
No,
your favorite.
He's not
Come
my fave.
City or
Come
whatever.
Well,
Come
MSSP really is good. Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
MS.
MSSP. Matt and Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker have a
we
podcast.
love Shane
together.
I
Gillis.
love Shane
It's
Gillis.
great. It's good to sleep to. But like I said, this one's really great.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you. We're going to keep at it for a little while longer.
I like it. It's a good thing y'all got going.
Please make that fucking season 3 of Euphoria. I love
make it myself.
so much.
Yes, it's on you.
Call everyone and go like, let's pick up the fucking pace. We don't need
What are
10
you
hours
guys
in our
doing?
trailer.
They're like filming it. All right.
Well, could you go faster?
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, great meeting you.
Nice to meet
and
you.
good luck with
Yes.
everything.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for the fact check so you can hear all the facts that were wrong.
It's cloudy out
Is it?
to me.
Are you sure?
But when
we
I
were just outside. It felt sunny.
when I
was sitting
woke
there.
up, it was cloudy, and then the weather app said cloudy all day.
Oh,
And you're right, we were outside and it didn't seem cloudy.
it felt bright, a little bright.
But in my heart,
It's still cloudy. This is my argument against sleep data.
yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I've already laid that out.
Yeah, of
It
course.
becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes, I'm with you.
You need to do a sleep study, cool. You need to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
But just waking up every morning and having a device tell you basically the limits of how good your day can be.
Yeah, I agree. I'm against that.
Yeah. So I think that happened with the weather app. It's like you woke up, it was cloudy, and then you're like, and it's going to be cloudy all day. And then you
Yeah.
click into that gear.
Yeah.
We've had really weird weather this summer and going into fall, and I'm very grateful for it.
Yes, notoriously, Los Angeles is at peak heat in September,
Yep, in the beginning of October.
and it's scorching.
It's always over 100.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
Heat
The AC
waves
can't keep
nonstop.
up with anything. You're damn near dead in your apartment
Yeah.
with one fucking window unit in your kitchen.
Yeah.
But
But
also, another thing that won't interest anyone is we have a season which is marine layer season. End of spring, early summer is marine layer. So all the way to like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, it's always overcast, which
Right.
keeps the heat down in June. It's nice. But we've been in marine layer almost all of September,
interesting.
which is interesting. And then it also
Marine.
said it was going to pour today, right?
It did?
It said it was 80% chance it was going to rain, but that didn't happen. Because I keep looking out my bedroom window on the second floor down at the roof of the guest house, and there's so many leaves in the gutter. And I go, I got to leaf blow those out before the rain comes.
Oh.
And then I was like, it's coming Wednesday. I got to get. And then I went to the store. I didn't do the leaves. But then it broke.
So maybe it's the sim? Because it's like, oh, he's not ready yet. He hasn't done the leaves. So we have to hold off on the rain.
That's nice. So
Yeah.
maybe the whole state will be like, please clean up your leaves. We need rain.
I'm good.
We need rain because it's fire season.
You're right. You're right. Marine Layer, shout out. Great clothing brand.
Oh, yeah. I have some marine layer.
Yeah, we used our sweatshirts. If you have an old Armchair Expert Christmas once a year limited edition sweatshirt,
Christmas
chances
drop.
are it was Marine Layer.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Trusted brand.
not yet, but we will have a new merch
Oh, yeah.
situation very soon. So keep your ears and eyes peeled for that.
Monica's been using all of her style prowess to come up with a whole new set of designs.
Yeah, we're working with a new company who's very well versed in merch.
Yeah.
And we've all been working together to come up with some nice basic pieces.
Basics.
And I think they're going to be really cute. It's not, I guess it's a little bit of a cock tease because it's not available yet, but it will be.
I don't know that how often do you say cock tease? Is that new?
No, I said it.
Okay.
Somebody listening, please go back into all the episodes and see how many times I've said it.
Ask AI.
I guess normally I say a tease, but it means cock tease.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you think I
There's
sound...
rungs of the intensity. You could say she's a tease.
Yeah.
He's a tease.
Uh-huh.
She's a dick tease.
I've
He's
never
a
said
dick
that.
tease.
Never said that.
She's a cock tease. That's like Triple X, full blown,
is?
full throttle.
Dick tease sounds
Like dick cheese?
Yeah, I don't like the sounds of that. It's like onomatopoeia.
Uh-huh. I like it all. It sounds like someone's teasing it.
They
Right?
are, but then they walk away.
But then they walk away. But that's much better than nothing.
Is it?
The dick tease is always framed as something negative.
Yeah.
But I would way prefer some light teasing than to nothing.
Oh, yeah. People really act like it's the worst thing you could possibly. I mean, this is
Blue balls.
Blue balls, exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of a patriarchy thing because it's like these women, they come and they just like tease
Temptresses,
and they tempt and they're sirens, and then they walk away, and then these poor men have these huge balls that turn blue.
Also, we just had a guest on whose mother was like, "You gotta." Oh, it was that terrible doc we watched.
Oh
The hoarder.
no, the unknown number.
Yeah, although did we have someone?
Yeah,
also
Amanda
the
Yoder.
mom with the
Vibrator.
orders. Her
Yeah.
mom was telling her like, "You got to jerk these guys off."
Oh my god. She gave her a vibrator for Christmas in front of her brother and dad.
Father, yeah.
Oh my God, maybe that woman had a little bit of Munchausen's, but just didn't have the internet.
Didn't have, was too lazy to pull it all off.
Yeah.
Didn't have
Well,
the
she had
gumption.
hoarding also. I mean, she had a lot to handle.
She had a lot going
Although
on.
that unknown number lady, when we see her house because of the body cam, it doesn't look organized.
Oh, it doesn't look it didn't look bad though.
Really? I felt like
No.
it looked rough.
I was expecting to see something
worse.
worse. Yeah, I had my expectations very low. Yeah.
I wonder if people have watched it since we've talked about it. Great doc.
I went to the Emmys.
Yes, you did. I wrote that down. Tell us.
Okay. Yeah, I went to the Emmys. We also went to this party called the Night Before Party, which raises money for the MPFT fund.
Okay. That's motion pictures,
Film and
arts and sciences,
television,
televisions.
Yeah. We haven't been in probably 12 years.
Really?
Yeah. The last time we went was the time that we were hanging out with Amy and Tina. And then the next day we were on a walk and Kristen's just said, "I'm just not funny."
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if
Well,
you
that
just
was a
spend
long
the
time ago.
yeah, I was like, I think it was at least 12 years ago. Maybe more before Lincoln.
Before I was even born.
We went because the beautiful Adam Scott and his wife Naomi were official hosts of it.
Yes.
And
Friend of the pod.
friend of the pod, friend of just real life friends. We just adore those two. And yeah, so we went and that was it was fun and
Okay.
I was reminded, I have the same anxiety of any function with a lot of people, which is like, you're going to see a lot of people you like, and then you're not going to be able to really talk to them.
Mhm.
You're going to have like 3 minutes of small talk, which is not my favorite. And then someone else is going to walk through that everyone knows, and then we're going to start the cycle all over again.
Yes. I hate this too.
Yeah, so it was really fun to see everyone that I watch on TV. That part was fun.
Yeah.
I did get to chat with Ben Stiller for a while.
Oh.
And that was fun.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Well,
and I'm
barely.
a friend of his
Oh my
pod.
God. I feel his sweat. It's on me. He was really sweating then. Because
We
we've
had
been
a-
sitting.
Monica's sitting on the exact same spot that our guest who just left was sitting, and he's very sexy,
He is very sexy.
a sex machine.
Yeah.
And you're now in his sweat. Do
Yeah,
you kind of like
I
it?
like it.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't smell it, which is cool.
You just feel it.
His sweat doesn't smell,
His sweat's a back
which makes
tease.
sense because
You're getting a back tease right
this
now.
person has to sweat a lot for their job or did.
They work in a steel mill.
And so his sweat is evolved where it's just releasing water to keep cool, but it's not stinky at all.
No.
Wow.
So then you got the Emmys the next day.
Wait, I want to stay on the party for a second.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay, because these parties,
These parties.
they're fascinating.
Uh-huh.
And I think they're relatable to anyone as an adult going to a party
Mm-hmm.
where you don't know people or you kind of know people or you know some people. You're trying to figure out how to maneuver through and you don't want to be by yourself. And it's all very fascinating, mixed with it's actually like being at a high school party because there's popular kids
Yeah.
and there's crushes and
Yeah.
there's like all these dynamics going
A
on.
lot of dynamics.
There was a Netflix Emmy party after the Emmys, day of, that Anna went to.
Okay.
And she didn't get a +1
Okay.
or Yeah, she didn't get one and then she didn't ask for one, which mistake. You got to.
I always am the plus one, so I don't know the rules. But that's what you do if you get invited.
Well, no,
you ask for a plus one.
You are married. So
Yeah,
if you.
I'm the plus one.
No, either way,
Okay.
either you're the plus one or she's the plus one.
Sure.
There's no like issues.
It's just built in.
It's built in.
If you're inviting Kristen, you have to invite me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And vice versa. If you're a single person, you
Yeah.
kind of have to make sure you ask for a plus one at events,
Okay.
which I've learned over time.
Okay.
So she went and she was like so like for like a week, she was so excited about this party.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah. Also, Anna, our friend, is so fun, right?
She's
she
the funnest person.
loves a party.
She's always in a great mood. She's got a zest for life.
She's
that I
just
find-
ready to, she's just gonna say yes to anything. She'll do
Yeah.
anything.
She's so fun.
She's normally my plus one because of that, because she'll always say yes.
Yep.
And then she's just easy at the place.
Yeah.
So she was so excited. And I had this sort of feeling like,
Uh-huh.
God, I mean, Anna's, of all people, she can like handle a party by herself.
Yeah, this is, if anyone could pull this off, it would be her.
For some reason, I had this, I was like, I don't know why I feel like this like might not go very well. I didn't want to say that
You
or
don't want to
anything.
jinx her or yuck her yum.
Yeah. And also at one point she was like, I wish you could come. I was like, yeah, this gets complicated
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I, of course, want to be embraced and invited to things. And
Yeah.
it's lovely. It's so nice.
Mhm.
However, I am not a person
That feels super comfortable going to a party without.
needing to be there.
Right, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to just be invited to a party unless I'm in a show that's
Uh-huh.
represented there, or I'm like, obviously I went to the SAG party because I was a part of that show.
Yeah, yeah.
Things like that. But I'm not interested in just like going to a party to see and
Crashing
be
a
seen.
party, kind of.
Yes. So
Although you do want to go to the US Open and see him be seen.
of course, but that's like fun.
Okay.
That's watching tennis.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm obviously bringing a plus one.
Right.
Anyway, but even that, like, no, I would not want to go by myself.
Right.
Even if I was invited, I would feel
Yeah,
so
one
uncomfortable.
ticket, yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
You feel like a loser.
I know, and you shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
should feel great.
We've talked about this. I used to go to eat all the time by myself, and I loved it. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I think if anything,
I love
people are
that.
like, that guy's pretty cool. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
And being recognized has made me feel a little
Weird
less
about that.
comfortable. I'm now
Mm.
back to enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I do feel like people will go like, well, that guy must actually be a loser because he should have a friend.
No, I think
He's on
that's-
TV
I
and
think
doesn't
that's
have a
very
friend?
misguided. That's not the same thing as a party.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I love going.
No, I
don't-
was more U.S. Tennis Open.
Oh,
There, I would feel like people would be like, why is that?
right.
guy's on
because,
TV, why
but
is he by
that's
himself?
more adjacent to a party.
Right. Okay.
Oh, there's so many layers.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, all to say, she goes to this party.
Yeah.
She's there for like 10 minutes,
Mhm.
and I start getting texts.
Right.
Oh no, no one's here. Like no one from the show is there, or some people were there, but they were not talking to her. I'm standing at this table by myself, and I said, "Well, go sit at the table." And she's like, "No, I feel better just standing at this stand-up table."
Yeah. Yeah.
And and she was like, "And I'm gonna have to drink. I'm gonna have to keep going to the bar because I feel comfortable." These things that start
Yeah.
happening, and
Yeah.
I thought I was like,
You start getting very self-conscious.
so
Yeah,
self-conscious.
you start feeling like, oh, I'm leaning on this thing. Does
Yeah.
that look right?
Is a lean?
Should I have my hand in my pocket? You just
Do losers lean?
you
Or-
almost like short circuit as a robot.
You do. And
Yeah.
it's so human and
Relatable.
relatable.
Yeah.
It's like going to a wedding by yourself and you're just standing at the stand-up table and like hoping. I just think like I'm too old to do this ever. I went to a birthday party recently that was sort of like this, and I hadn't felt it in so long. I'll shout it out. It was Ashley who owns
Olsen?
all. No, but ding ding ding. Elizabeth Olsen was at this party. Yeah, so Ashley from All Time had a birthday party, and it was in this like cute side room at All Time. And I don't know why. I didn't even think twice.
You
I was
went.
like, oh, this is fun. I'll just pop in.
Yeah.
I got there and I was immediately, I was like, what have I
It's an immediate
done?
feeling, yeah.
Okay,
And now you're
first
like,
things first.
I got to walk out of here, but that's going to be awkward.
I
I've
just
got to like
got
save face
here.
and spend 10 minutes here.
Exactly.
It's all going to go downhill once you feel that way.
And those 10 minutes are 40 hours because you're figuring out at least, okay, first I'll go get a drink. That takes some time.
Then I'm going to act like
walk-up.
I'm going to the bathroom, but I'm going to leave then.
No, I didn't leave. I couldn't leave. Like, I had to at least stay to engage with her, but she's obviously talking to people.
Yeah.
And then I'm like looking around, like, who do I know? Oh, I kind of know that girl. And then but she's in conversation. And so I'm kind of like, you're kind of like,
saddling up next to.
yep, you're doing that, or you're kind of trying to get in their eye line and like, hi, so that they'll like ignore whoever they're talking to talk to you. Why would they do that? So they kind of just nod, just acknowledge you, and then you're still standing there with your wine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
It's kind of crazy that being a social primate that we do all feel that. I mean, I guess that's what we're feeling is like, oh, there's a group and we're not in it.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable.
It was so uncomfortable. And it is the human brain is so interesting depending on your place and time and where your location, places you feel comfortable versus places you don't. It was so wild. Finally, my friend Mara came. She just happened to be there. Mara Rozak, incredible hairstylist. Shout out Rose Hair Products. They're great. A lot of people reached out about that towel I talked about because my hair was looking so good. It's sold out, but they are going to maybe bring it back for the holidays.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so
a lot of sidebars.
Thank God Mara walked in and I beelined. And I was like, you're not getting, like, you're mine now.
You're now on a date with me.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And poor her, she had to talk to me for a long time.
Yeah.
I did speak to Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, that go. Did you
That
like
was
her?
fun.
I've never met her.
She was really, really nice. This is also funny. I was like, whoa, does she notice?
That you're in head to toe row?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it actually, what my shirt wasn't, but my pants and my bag were.
Yeah.
And I was like, for the first time, I was like, I wish I wasn't.
You felt silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like your sister's. I'm dumb. I gotta die. I want to go die. Like, I'm wearing your sister's clothes. You're like, who is this person? Why do I have to talk to Mara? Why are you talking to her? And then you find yourself talking about such like small talk is
it's uncomfortably inane. It's like your soul feels like it's getting sundered.
Yeah, because I think in that conversation, I tried to bring up perimenopause. It felt like
you were forcing it.
Yeah, but it felt like it was going to be a good entree in these three women who were talking about hormones, and I was like, oh well. And then I was like, I was about to say on my show, but I was like, I can't say on my show. She's gonna be like, what show?
Oh, you got a show?
What podcast?
Please don't tell me about your podcast.
Exactly. It was so scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, so parties are hard.
Parties are hard. They are hard.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
So we left there, then we went to the big event itself.
Yeah.
And they had a really heightened security.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. There were snipers on the roof and stuff,
Good.
different roofs.
I'm glad.
But it made getting in like really quite crazy.
Yeah.
There was definitely a moment where I was like, should we get out and walk the remaining half mile?
Kristen and I did that one year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not sorted all that well. And I was like, are we going to miss? And I think her category was like second up or something.
I was getting so panicked because I'm watching the
and we were
red
nowhere.
carpet to get you guys. And I'm like, time is a ticking. I haven't seen them. What's going on?
Yeah. We walked around the whole side of that whole thing. We never were even on the red carpet. We kind of came in the side.
Yeah.
And got there in the nick of time. And I don't know why I had a memory of them having some great green room with a lot of snacks. So I was like, oh, I'm going to be fine.
Oh.
And then, I'm like, ooh, I'm hungry. And she's like, yeah, I'm hungry too. Okay, after your category, let's go to the green room. So We go to the green room, slim fucking pickings. There was nothing there. I think I ate like 7 pieces of mortadella ham,
Oh, sure.
and that's all there really was.
Okay.
And I ate it all. That was it.
Oh, you save none for everyone else.
I was in a
I
desperate
understand.
situation.
Okay.
And then when she went away to go do the Ted and Mary presentation, I knew I had a few
Minutes.
like a few awards. I had a little buffer.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm going to go out to the lobby.
Oh.
And I was going to be conservative. I was like, I'm going to go get a thing of popcorn.
Oh,
That'll
okay.
tide me over. And I can manage that. Just
Yeah.
a couple kernels at a time, hide it on the ground.
But high choking probability, just so you know.
Something to think about, I
Yeah.
suppose, or in your teeth.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got up there. They were sold completely out of popcorn. So I said, oh, fuck it. Give me the nachos. Sold out of nachos. So I ended up with a huge hot dog, like a Snoopy special hot dog, like a 1/4-pound hot dog,
Oh.
and a bag of flaming hot Cheetos and Skittles, which I don't eat sugar really.
Right.
And I certainly am not eating Skittles if I'm going to eat sugar. I'm going to eat like a candy bar, chocolate.
Yeah.
So I got back to the seat and I was just trying to be pretty quiet about it. Now I have an enormous tray of food. By the way, sincerely, none of this occurs to me for whatever reason. I just don't.
You're not
that
thinking
way.
you're on TV.
I don't think, oh, hey, guy, you're the only person in the first
Yeah.
6 rows with
Yeah.
a tray of food on you.
Yeah.
I literally don't even think about it. I was like, I'm hungry. I got nothing to do here. I'm not nominated. They're not cutting to me.
Well, they might.
So I'm pounding this hot dog, and all of a sudden I hear Dax. And I look over. I posted this video.
Yes, I saw.
And yes, Sarah Paulson's recording me. And
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. By the way, so many friends of the pod at this thing. It was
That's so fun.
fun. Like half the people are nominated. It was. I really liked that
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I just really liked it. I was like, everyone in this room is human.
Yes.
I've gotten to see everyone be human for 2 hours, and that's really cool. In the
Yeah.
past, when I go to these things, there's all these different people, and I'm imagining what they are, and and I'm applying the status and stuff. But this was, I think, for the first time ever at an award show, I was like, oh, yeah, there's a room full of people.
Yes, I love that.
And I'm happy for them. It's really cool what they did. And it's just really like a room full of people. And it was great. I'm like whispering to Seth Rogen once, because I'm a huge fan of Tony Gilroy. He wrote and directed Michael Clayton.
Oh.
He also wrote Andor.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So then I see the nomination for Andor, and it's for Mike Gilroy. And I'm like, what, does Tony go by Mike? And then I lean over and I'm like, if there's one guy in this audience that'll know, it's Seth Rogen. This motherfucker knows every single thing about him. And I lean over, I'm like, Seth, does Tony have a brother? And he's like, yeah, 2 brothers. And then it was the brother that won. And then he mentioned the third brother who's also right on the
wow.
show. So this was so fun. I'm like getting info from him and I'm staying dialed into what's going on. But anyway, so that hot dog thing happens.
Yeah.
And then friend of a pod, Sam Rockwell, has left his seat and comes over and just goes, buddy, you killing that hot dog is the funniest thing. I've been watching you eat that hot dog.
Oh my God, the whole room is
Now
watching.
I realize everybody's been watching me eat this hot dog. And then Sam leaves and I look at him to say goodbye. And then I catch eyes with Seth Rogen and Ike Barinholtz. And Seth's like,
Love Ike.
you ate that thing like a corn on the cob. And I'm like, oh, I think everybody there was watching me fucking
And they
pound this
thought
hot
it was
because I didn't
so-
want to eat the bun. So I was like eating it kind of crazy. And I'd put a ton of ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise on it because I wanted more calories because they didn't have any food for sale up there.
Oh my God.
So I had a moment where I was like, oh my God, I was being stared at by a lot of people.
You were the jester.
Accidentally, I was the jester. And I think if I saw me, I would think I was doing a bit, but I
Really?
wasn't
I mean,
doing a
I don't
bit.
know why, because I'm
Well, now
so
it's a
aware.
pattern. This is why I would think that. Because the other time when I was watching the Lions game at the Golden Globes
Oh, right.
on my phone,
Yeah.
again, I thought I was just having this very secret moment where no one knew I was looking down at my phone.
Yeah.
And then Kristen had recorded me and posted it. It became kind of a funny thing.
Yeah, but I don't think the room was paying
The
attention
room
to
wasn't. But if I add up that little oopsies with this hot dog gate, if I was cynical and I didn't like me already, I'd be like, this guy's he's never nominated these things.
Why is he there?
Yeah, why is he there? Why does he go there and have to do something stupid
crazy.
each time?
Oh,
So
interesting.
I kind of had accidentally backed into another
right.
little thing.
I mean,
But I was fine with it, of course.
they sell food.
Yes.
So obviously people if it was all sold out, people ate.
Yes. Well, I had seen. Oh, another fun thing I'll say is Chloe Sevigny was directly in front of me.
She's so fashion.
She's so fashion. She's so cool.
Yeah, I know.
I went with her
is.
one time with my friend Leslie, and I just thought she was really cool, and I've always thought she was really cool. So when she was nominated, and when she didn't win, and the other person came up, and the second the camera was off her, because I didn't want anyone to see this, I slid her $20. Okay. And she turned around and she's like, what? She was laughing, and then she was like, tried to give it back to me. I go, no, you must keep it, because if people say, sorry, you lost, you go, oh, no, I won $20.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So she's the one who had been sneakily eating some popcorn where I got the idea.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
imagine people have to eat.
I guess the line was at popcorn before people were going to look at you.
The nachos were sold out.
Yeah, it must have been folks in the back.
Or before the show started, maybe.
Or in the breaks when maybe they buy it in the lobby and eat it all in the lobby. But I carried this huge tray back to my seat, and no one said anything to me. There was ushers everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. I mean,
So now I guess I'm kind of pot committed to this. I am now. It is going to have to become a bit.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to have to play like a trumpet in the middle of something. I know. I'm sorry,
No,
but
because
that's my responsibility.
as soon as it turns into on purpose, it's not.
ugly.
It's ugly.
It's
Yeah,
ugly,
and
yeah.
it's about you and attention and.
I
No.
actually feel confident I'll accidentally do more
Yeah,
stuff.
just let yourself be.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it was a really good time, and I felt like kind of a moment of growth, which is like I didn't feel better than anybody, and I didn't feel less than anybody.
good. Yes.
It was a great feeling.
This is the thing I'm always trying to tell you. Do you think maybe I'm just ahead of your time?
Probably. You're probably way ahead
we
of my
don't
time.
always. It's not always. Status isn't always abound, and it does.
Well, it always is, and then you participate in it sometimes, or
you don't.
You don't.
It doesn't have to be. It's
You don't
the way
have to.
you perceive it.
Yeah, you can. It's hard, but you can remove yourself from it.
Write it down.
But I didn't do anything to earn it. I just kind of felt that way, which was nice.
Yeah, great. Well, I'm glad. Better than fainting. Did you see one lady? It was some political thing. It was like her first day. Maybe she was French or something, and she passed out. And there's video, and it looks so scary.
She
And,
making a speech?
like they're all up there doing, like she wasn't in the middle of talking. Somebody else was talking, but it was like 4 podiums. And then she just like,
Okay.
watching someone pass out is so weird.
Yeah.
To see the human body just like
Give
give
up.
out, is
Quit.
very scary.
Yeah.
And
You ever
And-
fainted?
I had this weird passing out thing, which then caused all this anxiety about passing out.
Oh, okay.
But
Because
anyway,
you passed out on the bike riding it at SoulCycle?
no.
When did you pass out?
I passed out babysitting. It was a whole thing, and it was really scary.
What age?
It was while I worked at SoulCycle.
Oh, okay. An adult. Not like babysitting when you were a kid.
No. It was
Okay.
during that time.
Okay.
Anywho, just watching someone's body give out, and she said low blood sugar. So like you could have passed out, and it would have been so
What a dummy.
bad.
I'm also
Yeah.
too big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You would have taken out.
I would look
so
like
many
a
people.
dum-dum. Like, oh, look at that big dumb guy
This like
fell over.
yeah, this big ogre fell.
I
over.
have never fainted, thank God.
I hope you don't.
I feel confident I'm not gonna.
Thank you. Speaking of fainting, bodies giving out, health stuff. Tell everyone the story you told me the other day.
Oh, okay, great. Yes. Another highlight. Thank you. Highlight. This was really just a highlight for you. I was excited to tell you.
Yes.
I know Wiley was seated, I think, 2 rows behind me. So on one of my many trips to try to get food, I saw him and I kind of locked eyes with him. So I walked over and I introduced myself to him. I'm like, hey, no, I'm Dax. Nice to meet you. And he said, oh yeah, I was on your hayride this year. And I'm like, you were on my hayride? He goes, yeah, I was on the hayride last year.
I can't.
And I go, why didn't you say hi? And he goes, I don't know, you were driving. I didn't think you necessarily want me to say hi. And I'm like, well, I'm delighted you're on there. And he goes, man, you make some sharp turns. And I go, I'm so glad you say that. I only go through all the effort of doing it so that people will compliment me on how tight the course is. But he did. He couldn't wait to tell me how impressed he was with the turn into the alley.
Okay.
Isn't that great? I mean, it's hard
Well,
for
now
you,
you
but
made
it's
it about
great.
you, and it's about me. He was sitting next to me somehow, probably,
Yes.
and I didn't even know.
He must have been full mask or something.
Oh my God! And
But also we've had this with a couple of guests that were on the hayride that we don't know about.
but no one's more exciting than Noah Wiley. No one's more exciting.
It's extremely
me.
exciting, but I can think
To
of
me.
a couple people. Like if Jay-Z said he was on the hayride, I'm going to be a little more excited.
Okay, again, that's your preferences.
thing, yeah.
Okay, my preference is to
You got
be
to
on
keep
the
your
hayride with
eyes
Noah Wiley.
peeled this year.
Yes. Do you think maybe he was one of the ones that came into the house that wasn't supposed to come into the house?
He was like, hey, man, I took your hayride and I shit in your bathroom. I like came for a free
No.
hamburger, and then I was like, oh, this place must be open to
It's
tour.
very Amanda Knox.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am delighted about this.
It feels like a good start. And then I DM'd him to invite him on the show.
Yes, I knew I smelled something really good on the hayride, but I never could identify it. And now, mystery solved, it was him.
it was his pheromones.
Now, did you consider telling him that we talk about the pit constantly on the show? Big fans. He comes up all the
I
time.
did
I want him to do surgery on my body.
I did consider saying my co-host is obsessed with you and I hear about the pit all the time. And then I realized they're being celebrated tonight, right? Like me telling him someone's obsessed with the show felt extraneous in a given the amount of acclaim they were receiving that night. It felt like, yeah, duh. Don't you see what's happening? We're winning every award. Everyone loves it.
I think a line reading could have been.
Okay.
We'll
start with, hey, I'm Dax.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm Dax.
Oh, Noah, nice to
Oh,
meet you.
so
I was on
nice
your
to meet
hayride.
you. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
In your neighborhood, I was on your hayride. You were making those like crazy tight turns. Like, it was crazy.
Oh, well, let's talk about my co-host.
Oh!
Thanks for the compliment, but she is obsessed with you.
Your co-host of what?
Oh, I have a podcast.
Oh, we're dead. See, we're dead in the water because that could have happened.
No.
Now I'm explaining to him what a podcast is. Oh, Monica, you must acknowledge it's so
Okay.
high risk.
No, it's not. And this is why I'm self-conscious. Okay. I know. And it's not a fair comparison.
I know.
It's not a fair comparison, and everyone's going to be mad at me for saying this probably, but this is where my head's at.
Okay.
So I got to.
Yeah.
You would have no problem saying Kristen's obsessed with your show. She
Yes.
loves it so much.
Because I know
Mhm.
100% they know who Kristen is.
So
I do not walk around assuming Noah Wiley knows I have a podcast called Armchair Expert. I don't ever assume someone knows it.
right.
If they bring it up, I'd love to talk about it, but I never say my show, our show, this show. I don't ever do that. Because I don't assume everyone knows.
Yeah, but you could say I have a podcast and my co-host is
that
obsessed
sounds
with you.
terrible. See, I have a podcast.
Well,
We
I
already
have
have
a
agreed on
life.
this.
what do you
We
mean?
know it's embarrassing to say I have a podcast. We already dealt with this. We were sitting at a table where it said podcast host, and we were
Whatever.
embarrassed.
So, but then you said the goal is to invite him on the podcast.
Yeah.
So how are you going to do that if you can't tell
I'm
me
going to
that one?
meet him. I'm going to be nice and likable. And then his publicist is going to pitch him how every guest comes
That's
on this
been
show.
happening, yeah.
And he's going to go, oh, I met the guy. He's pretty cool. I'd love to.
His co-host is obsessed with me apparently and wants me to do surgery, so I'll definitely go on. Anyway,
Anywho, facts.
okie dokie.
Dominic Fike.
I loved this episode.
Yeah.
I really did. What a
It's got the MKG.
Yes.
I'm sure
MGK,
every woman who.
MGK.
MGK. I'm sure a lot of women want to just protect him and
Well,
take care
that's
of
very.
him.
I mean, yes,
If I was
and
a woman, I don't.
it's a little cliche, but I guess it's true. But also, it's not. It's like there's just something admirable about a person who has been put through the fucking ringer
Yeah.
and is like smiling and thinking about it in positive ways, and
Using
it's
it
not.
to create.
Using it to create, not letting it kill him.
Yeah.
Is admirable.
It
and,
is.
And there's something like
He's a low
so
percentage.
twinkly, just like in his eye. I don't know. I liked him a
He's
lot.
very playful.
Yeah, he's like a nice boy.
Would you date him? I mean, he's very young.
He's too young.
But he's very attractive.
He's too young. He's very attractive, but
Yeah.
he's too young for me.
How old was he?
He's about to be 30. If you are my brother's age,
Okay, that's the. I get
I
it.
can't do it.
I get it. You have the brother in the mix. But 30's an adult man.
I know, but
I bet he has pubic hair and stuff.
I've shared a shower with my brother, so I would assume he does have pubic hair. But yeah, that's a sticking point for me. Anyone who's my brother's
That
age
makes
or
sense.
below is a baby. They'll just be a baby forever. Even when my brother's
Well,
40.
when you're 58 and the person's 50.
Still,
Really? Even when it's an old grizzled man like
Yeah.
me?
they're babies. Just a little baby. Actually, there were times when Dominic was talking that I was like, I would like see my brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because they're the same age. And
Yeah.
so some of the ways they were talking and
Mannerisms and-
certain mannerisms, I was like, oh my God.
Or generational.
I think generational boys.
Yeah.
So that was sweet. But also my brother has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting for me.
Yeah. Wonderful.
I think it's so wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And, I don't know where it will go.
Yeah.
But I had this like feeling where I was like, there's no other feeling other than just being so happy.
Yeah. Because
He's my
he's
little
your brother,
boy.
but he's also your son because of the age gap. And you want him to not be lonely and be happy.
It makes me feel like I'm so much happier about that development than I am if I had a boyfriend to bring to the table.
Right.
I prefer this, that just like he's good and he's happy and
I feel that way about Carly and Yurt. Like I'm just so
Yeah.
happy that Carly has had Yurt for so long.
it's really great. And then
Yeah.
even the idea, like, what if they, like, I've taken it so far. Like, what if they have kids and they're gonna bring maybe these little babies to Christmas, and I get to play with these babies,
Yeah, that is fun.
and I get to pay for their college. And like, it's just so cute. And there's also something like energizing about it for me. I feel so excited that there might be like new energy in the dynamic.
Now, yeah, that is fun.
It's fun.
And she will make him grow as partners make.
Yeah. Oh,
Now,
I love it.
one shouldn't care about this, but I do,
Yeah.
which is, do you have any sense of relief of like, I want my parents to know that they carried on, and I might not facilitate that, and I'm comforted for them
hmm
that the Padmans may live on.
So I talked to them about this.
They don't care.
They don't.
They're so interesting.
They really don't care about that. About like the legacy or the seed continuing or the name continuing or anything
It
like
makes
that.
me sad. Like if I think about my dad
Mm-hmm.
and the Shepards and Papa Bob and Grandma, and that I ended that line, that
Yes, I mean,
I would have a hard time
I
with
have
it.
some guilt about that.
Yeah.
So this isn't helpful.
And I'm saying it doesn't make any sense.
No,
Why
it
do we
does
care
make
if
sense.
one genetic pool carries on or not? I don't know why I care.
Well, it makes sense.
But you kind of feel like, I feel like, oh, they die for good if that doesn't happen.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Like, because there'll be no
that's-
one here to care that they were here.
Yes, correct. These are the
Yeah.
feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, they're deep.
Yeah, they are. They are. But then you also you can't do it for that.
No, of course not.
So yeah, when she came into the picture and I was talking to my parents and I said that, I was like, well, good. At least we know.
Yeah.
At least we know someone's going to carry this on.
Yeah.
And they like laughed and they were like, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like I think want little babies around right
Sure.
now. Like that sounds fun for them.
Right.
But also they're like fine if that doesn't happen, and they don't care about the name being spread, and
Yeah. They're bizarrely healthy and evolved.
they're very healthy and evolved.
Yeah.
Thank God, because they got me. So like I don't. Although maybe I probably wouldn't be me if they weren't that.
Well, of course not.
I would probably want to do what they wanted me to do, and I would do it,
Yeah. Beat yourself up or not do it and feel guilty.
or I would just do it and then be miserable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm lucky.
Yeah.
But anywho, so that was exciting. This is all very exciting.
Yeah. And to be clear, I don't care for me. Like, I don't care if my children have children for me so that
Right.
someone remembers me. It's
Yeah.
really just about like my
Looking
dad
up.
and my mom.
Yes, it goes the other way.
And my
It's guilt.
grandparents. Yeah.
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 But it's like, what does it mean? They didn't live like they did. And,
I know.
And death is death to me.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I know.
they're dead. I mean,
know.
except they are and they're not, because there is some truth to like, we
Oh, my
make
Papa
these
Bob's
people.
so alive right now. As long as I'm
Yeah.
here, he's so alive.
Yeah.
You know?
This isn't helpful. Anyway. Okay. Some facts. Okay. So somatic therapy.
Do it.
Somatic therapy. I'm doing it. Explores how the body expresses deeply painful experiences, applying mind-body healing to aid with trauma recovery. Since disturbing feelings often show up in the body in debilitating ways, somatic therapy aims to drain those emotions of their power, relieving pain and other manifestations of stress, such as disrupted sleep or an inability to concentrate. These types of emotions can stem from a variety of conditions and circumstances that somatic therapy may potentially help alleviate. They include PTSD, complicated grief, depression, anxiety, trust and intimacy issues, self-esteem problems.
Can't imagine there's a human on earth without one of those.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it's funny. I had therapy this week and she said something really interesting because I was having this period of anxiety that felt really old.
Mm.
And I was having all these like old feelings come up that I thought I had like
Say goodbye to.
fully put to rest and were gone. So then of course then I was like mad at myself and like why this again? This is back? Like
Yeah,
what?
it's like it's a failing on your part.
Yeah, and she said an interesting thing. She said with loss brings back old losses.
Mm-hmm. That
So
makes
if
sense.
there's a current loss, all these old things that are similar in feeling and body come back to the surface.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
You smell something that's from 20 years ago. You smelt it. It reminds you of that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so you kind of have to walk through those emotions again,
Yeah.
which is hard, but good to know that like that's what's happening. Anyway, that just reminded me of somatic therapy. Oh, he mentioned drinking Kahlua they would steal from friends' parents. And I
Yeah.
was like, this is such a universal thing. That was my first drink.
I
We
think it's
stole.
most people's.
I know.
Because it's a milkshake.
But also like.
Because
how-
alcohol tastes
I-
terrible when you first try it
Right. But I don't know anyone who has Kahlua
anymore.
anymore.
It does feel
so
very
what's the
90s.
new?
Yeah, 80s, 90s.
Yeah, I wonder what the new one is.
I'll tell you when it looks so good is in The Dude. The Big
Oh, White
Lebowski.
Russian.
The White Russian.
Yeah.
When they'd make those at the bar. Like I remember watching that and just being like, fuck, I'm so mad I didn't drink White Russians. They look so
It's
good.
thick.
Yes, thick.
That's really thick. Okay, the Cirque Lodge, we kind of like, we talked about it in a way that it's as if everyone knew what it was because the three of us do know what it is, but it is a rehab center.
Yeah. And I think they do multiple things. I don't know
Do
if it's
they?
just addiction. I think there's a lot of different.
Oh yeah, the Studio Cirque Lodge, Studio Alcohol and Drug Rehab Facility, luxury rehab.
Luxury rehab.
Yeah, highly rated. Okay, how long does I'm gonna get so many flags because I looked up how long does Coke last in your system?
Oh, yeah. How long?
Um,
How long is it
it says
detectable?
if someone has used cocaine only once, it usually detectable in urine for around 3 to 5 days. Someone who takes a larger dose or uses it occasionally, it may show up in urine for 3 to 7 days. For frequent or heavy cocaine users, 5 to 14 days after the last dose. So, okay, I looked up that.
And if you can go 14 days between using Coke, then you're not really a heavy user. It's all kind of circular.
True. Okay, now weed. I looked up weed as well. Single first-time user, up to 3 days. Moderate user, which is a few times a week, 5 to 7 days. Chronic user, 10 to 15 days. Heavy chronic user, which is multiple times a day, 30 days or longer.
I had always heard 30 days. Okay, so you got to really
But
be
maybe
at
that's
it.
someone who's every
On
day.
it, yeah. Pedal to the metal.
And then meth.
Oh.
When I looked that up, I did get like a hotline. popped
Oh,
up.
you did?
Which is great.
Yeah.
It says meth can be detected in urine, blood, saliva, and even hair for different periods of time that vary from person to person. In general, it's much longer than you'd expect. Although the high from meth may only last a few minutes to a few hours, the drug can remain in your body for a much longer period of time. It's not saying specifics, which is, this says can stay in your urine for up to 5 days.
Well, what is wild is I have had drug tests show up for meth from Sudafed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I truly haven't done meth in 23 years.
Yeah.
But when I was taking drug tests,
Yeah.
there was a period where I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I had to go like, what is going on? And
It's
that is
just
I had
like-
taken Sudafed.
Right. But it also says your meth can be found in a 1/2-inch hair sample for up to 90 days.
Okay.
Wow.
So no getting away with that one, it sounds like.
Let's just leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Okay. The act that is there to combat prison rape is called PREA. It stands for Prison Rape Elimination Act in 2003.
Okay, good.
So that's
I'm
great.
glad they finally. I think there's a big period where they were like tough shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You went to prison, like that's on you.
You deserve it.
Yeah. Which is gnarly.
I know. That was so crazy that his cellmate murdered his family.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, now you're going to be really interested in this. So we took a pee break, and then you asked if his stream was ropey.
Yeah.
And then we got onto the subject of, does a larger penis mean you have a thicker stream? And so I looked this up. Having a bigger penis is linked to a slower urine stream due to the longer length of the urethra. You were right.
Thank you.
And I was like, no, but you were right. However,
And it just makes sense.
I guess. However, a slow stream is more strongly influenced by other medical conditions, with penis size having a minor indirect.
Yeah, I think your prostate has a lot to do with it.
Sure.
I think when guys have really enlarged prostates, it's like constricting everything in the vas deferens and urethra, and then it's just a dribble, drip, drip, drip. Or I see guys all the time at the urinal, and they're like trying to get it going, and I'll like do my whole thing.
Well, it makes sense if anything's expanded or bloated.
Yeah.
Because sometimes even when if I'm on my period, or if I have a tampon in,
Which is often, as it turns out.
it's harder for me to pee. I don't know if that's just my body, but for me, it makes sense too. Because like then everything's like stuck.
Yeah.
Constricted.
Yeah.
So, but luckily for me, I barely ever wear tampons.
Yeah. And you
Period
barely
underwear.
pee.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
You're hitting this from a lot of different angles.
But that's why it's uncomfortable if I have to pee, because I don't pee often. So when I pee, there's a fair amount of pee. So if I have a tampon in and I can feel like it needs to come out, it's like it's
Too much
uncomfortable.
pressure.
Yeah, too much pressure. All right. Oh, the Happy Pharrell thing. It is Despicable Me 2. And yeah.
And a lot of at-bats before he
Yeah.
cranked it out of the park.
That's it.
Well, I loved him.
Me too.
He's so cute. I want to take care of him. I want to buy a house, and me, him, and Machine Gun Kelly all live in it.
Oh, that'll be fun.
We do a lot of hugging and comforting one another, and
That'll
a
be
little
sweet.
bit light crying.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Love you.